And we're back. We're back again to wreak havoc on the world of the zombies. Well, why zombies? On the world of demons, really, if anything else. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Far Cry Lego. It's, as always, it's great to see you. Yep, it's always good to see you, and we got some people on Twitch watching. Awesome, cool. It is demons, yes. And that was like this whole thing about like the lore of this game. It's like I asked about it last time, but I forgot what I asked about it because it's like, I mean, I know I obviously asked about the like what's the backstory here, because we're kind of going into it, you know, gameplay wise. There isn't much story here. It's very much a game-centric game, a gameplay-centric game, and so you gotta, you know, deal with what you've got. You gotta take what you've got and kind of piece the puzzle pieces together. And yeah, and obviously it's demons, you know, devils, and I think right now we're on the base of Mars. The backstory is Doom is that he got sent here. Okay, I assume it's like a mission that he was supposed to, that he was sent on. Far Cry Lego says by punching his commander. Oh dang! So he got sent here as a form of, I won't say punishment, but yeah, I guess it is punishment. But that's interesting. He was meant to kill civilians on the mission. Wait, civil vines, not civilians. Or you wrote civil vines, civil vines. Yeah, you wrote Sylvines, but did you mean to say civilians? In that case, that'd be kind of crazy. Anyway, let's start this game, and you can also clarify as well. You gotta load this. And let me put on my headphones. Okay. All right. So last time it was kind of crazy. Hold on, I gotta turn up the volume for myself because it ain't happening. So you're saying yes, they were civilians. They were civilians. What sort of civilians was he trying to kill? Is my question. Because he was trying to kill, like, who were the enemies, I guess? The originally intended enemies. Was it like a different total team of like, I don't know, because I assume this guy's not is he American? Okay, we gotta be careful here. The music is so intense. Oh dang. Give this to me, yes. Oh dang. Pick up your armor lights. Oh dang, it's coming for me. And you die as well. Good. Okay, we did it, guys. Oh, is he dead? Is that monster dead? I hear him growling. That's a oh! Ammo. We're running out of ammo, but that's okay, because we got more of it. Okay, so last time we got screwed up here pretty badly, let me tell you. It was kind of embarrassing, kind of not. Okay, so we're gonna come up here and kill this guy right away. And he's gone. Great. Alright, and now we're gonna be much more careful than we were last time. That growling is insane. So the objective here is, because I think last time we did like 4 missions, the objective here is to do 4 more missions. And I think that would be like the end of the chapter, the first one at least. Give that to me, yes. We're gonna play it safe for now. We don't want to be, you know... We don't want to be too careless like last time. And to be honest, we were kind of tired by the end of it all. And we're already doing a much better job. Sometimes all it takes is more planning and being smart about what you do and being calm about things, you know? You don't want to... What? Oh, right. I totally forgot about that, but I thought... Strange. Let's see. So you did say that, You did... Oh, there's more of them. Shoot the barrel, shoot the barrel. There we go. There we go, we got him. Good. It's crazy. So... There's more of them. Good. How many more of them are there? So I assume we need the key, which is up there. Like we remember last time. Pick this up. And you know what? You know what I just realized? Because remember how I said that I didn't want to save too much because I thought that would be kind of cheating, which, you know, to a point it is. But the reason why I said I didn't want to do it because it's because, you know, games on consoles usually don't let you save back then. But then again, this did not come out on consoles. This came out on PC, or like the computers back then. I keep hearing those noises in the background. I bet it's coming from behind this wall. The games came out on PCs, so back then you could probably save on PCs, right? Because I'm just thinking about like the Tomb Raider game, for example. I remember that being a thing where you know, you couldn't necessarily save on the consoles. You had to find like these crystals, save crystals. But then on the PC version, you could, by all means, you could save at any time you wanted to. So that was like a thing back then, 1997. So come to think of it, it's like maybe it's not such a bad idea to save more. No one's gonna get mad at me. And take this as well. And I think we're good. And yeah. This thing is crazy. These are the worst. For now, at least. I can't imagine what's gonna happen. Am I wasting my bullets here? Hopefully not. Hopefully this is fruitful. So yeah, I guess we can sort of... Let's see. We can sort of... How do I go back to them? Here we go. Quick save is R. So we can sort of quick save. Game saved. Great. So let's see what you're saying here in the chat. On the mission he was meant to kill civilians. So yeah, the question was like, which civilians? Who were the enemies that he was supposed to run into? And then you said that yes, you did mean civilians. You said ancient ones. Okay. Ancient ones. We don't know which ancient ones or like which civilians, but I guess he is, since he is the grandson or BJ Black Sick Witch. I have no idea what that means. Black Sick Witch. Black Sandwich? But he is the grandson of somebody, okay? And the son commander of Keen. Yeah, do 4 more. Yeah, that's the idea here, is that we're gonna progress and watch these monsters come out. Okay, they're not here yet. Okay. Oh no! They're here! So yeah, I guess it's not a big deal if we save a bit more often since this was a PC release, right? You know, it just makes sense for us to... How do I drop down? Action button, right? Oh gosh. Kind of scared they're gonna come at me from both sides, which they are trying to do. Oh, this isn't gonna end well for me. Oh, I remember this place. Dang, this is where we lost last time. Oh. Okay, and this is the other thing we gotta clarify here. Why are these guys just fighting each other all the time? That's crazy. Oh, we're gonna die first. Actually, we got 95. It's unexpected, kind of. This is a safe space. Leave me alone. Okay. Whew. Other side. Oh no. The invisible ghosts are coming for me. Oh, dang. See, they're fighting against each other, so, like, what's the deal here? And I think you tried to explain it last time. Oh, yes, the ammo's mine. Good. I guess I should have saved here. Is this like a secret wall? Nope. Okay. So you're saying then episode 1 is done if I do the 4 missions or the 4 chapters. The 4 locations, let's call them that. I assume they have their own in-game name. And quick save is a must for this type of game. You could quick save. Quick saving is fine. No, not really. For the Pinky, for the Wolfenstein main character. Oh, so you're telling me that the characters from Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein, however you're supposed to, goodness, however you pronounce. Oh, see, it drops down. I knew something was off here. This is where the demons came from. Interesting. Oh, I see. It's one of those. Cool, but I still hear a monster somewhere. I just want to make sure that everything is covered here. We didn't miss it. This is going to drop down. Nope. Okay. So you're telling me that Wolfenstein and... Oh, I saw something, guys. I saw something. The blue thing. You guys are saying this too, right? How do you get down there? There we go. Ooh. The hazmat suit. Great. This is what we wanted. Oh gosh. What's going on? Oh no. It's an ambush. Yeah, you guys fight. And I'll leave. Whoa. Ooh. What's going on? Everything has gone... Oh. I have no idea what we just did. But we did something. And technically we should be... Okay, so there was a door somewhere here. If I remember correctly. But I don't know if I want to go in there just yet. Is this the door? No. Okay, so I guess there is no door. And we gotta go this way. Come back over here, platform. I need this. Alright, so... cool. Everything is looking... Wait, is my armor disappearing? Did my hazmat suit just... turn off? Dang. Well, that's not cool. Okay. In that case, let's save. No? Okay. Good. Let's just walk. Okay, we're gonna get on this now and then try to figure out something. Okay. What? Now, there we go. How are we supposed to jump on the other side? What? Hold on. No. Wait, what? What's happening? What? How is this supposed to work? I can't jump in this game, can I? This is odd. I'm gonna look at the chat and hopefully you guys will tell me something. Yeah. Alright. So, in classic Doom, Wolfenstein main character is the grandfather of Doom Guy. That's cool. Wolfenstein main character. That's kind of cool, but now the question is, what do we do here? Do we just run for it? Are we stuck in here? I'm pressing the action button. What? Yeah, this is not working out. Oh, we got it. Okay. Okay. Picked up mega armor. That's cool. Okay, now what? And picked up a box of bullets. That's always a good sign. You said go to red and green area and press it. I don't know if we did that, but I think we did. And now I guess we can sort of quick save. Look at armor, it's 198%. That's crazy. Alright, am I gonna be one of those people that quick saves all the time? I guess. Oh crap, it's over for me. This is why you quick save, see? Okay, let's press this right away. Yeah, you did. Okay, you guys can calm down now. Platforms. Do we just wait for them? Okay, let's wait for them. So, I guess I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Okay, I think I'm definitely supposed to do something here. That's me, by the way. There we go. Let's see where this takes us. Alright, now what? Wait. Something's not right here. I thought we were... Okay, we're supposed to go on now? But where? Game, why are you being weird right now? Alright, I guess we just gotta look around. Let's see. We've been there. We've done that. The music is so intense. Dum 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 dum. Pum 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 pum. Yeah, look area. I have a feeling like something is hidden here. Am I supposed to go back on those platforms? Like these ones? I would say possibly go back to these platforms. Or go backtrack to like some different area in the game that we came from. Since Doom is known for getting lost. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I hear monsters. And this just opened up for us. So, that means we're doing something right. And good thing that we killed those guys before. We got hit. That's okay, we got this thing. Good. Hit the bells. There we go. And we got it. Yes. Oh, dang, I didn't see them. Crazy. Yeah, I knew there was one more. Let's pick this up. And that's crazy. I can still hear them screaming. It was a good decision to kill them earlier here, let me tell you. We got the guns. Awesome. And we got more health. That's nice. I wonder what like the difficulty is. I mean, how different the difficulty is on other levels. Is it just, you know, just more enemies and the health kits stay the same? Ooh. What happened here? These guys are... crazy. This shotgun has an incredible range, let me tell you. It's so incredible. So it seems like we're almost doing... We picked up a stim pack. Good. We're doing a... I would say something like akin to a private stream, really. I saw you, bastard. Come out. Oh, there's 2 of them. I mean 3 of them. One of them's invisible. Where's he now? Come out. Did we kill the guy? I think we killed him. Okay, good. Okay. Haha. Sweet. Sweet baby ink. They don't want to give us the armor, which means we're doing a great job. And we don't want to touch this. Is this how we're gonna end the mission? Shoot the barrels. Yeah, that's always a good strategy. Ooh, there he is. He dead? Oh dang, he dead. And there's the key. Okay. So what does this do? Anybody know what we just did? I have no idea. UV is a bit more hard, but nothing compared to Nightmare. But in what way? What are some of the things that change about? Oh, so that's what it opened up. What are some of the things that it changes? Would you say it's there's more enemies, but the medkits stay in the same area, or is it the same amount of enemies, but there's more medkits and stim packs? Or would you say it's both? Like both of them are gone. Oh, that's just creepy. Come on, you can't do this to me. Oh, what are you doing, game? Game. Oh, dang. This is like a jump scare galore. I hate this. I hate this. Oh, I just hurt myself. I hurt myself. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, he's still here. Dang, I just made a huge mistake. There's more, I believe there's more stuff here. Let's go back. Why is it so dim all of a sudden? Hopefully there's more medkits here somewhere, because I am gonna lose it. I guess not. I thought there was more stuff here. See the growling noise in the background? That's what gets me, because it's like, it does not disappear at all. Let's see. Since Classic Doom is known for getting lost, but nothing. Okay, I read that. Shoot the barrels. Nothing over 100 is mega super armor. Yeah, but our health is mega low now. Megalodon is coming for us. You know what? Let's play this smart. This is like the best strategy, let me tell you. Okay. See, like, not getting inside of the darkness is the way to go. Just bait them and then come back inside. Nightmare changes a lot. If you want how much changes, buy the Cheerio or Dachuro, since that goes into great detail. Oh, so there's a video by this guy, okay, on what Nightmare changes. See, I was hoping you would tell me. You lazy bum, huh? Redirect me to... Oh, there's more health kits. Good. See, it's like you can't see crap here. Meanwhile, all these enemies are coming at you. All these invisible enemies, mind yourself. Is there a way for me to turn... Ooh. Is there a way for me to turn on lights? Oh dang, see this is what happens when I get too close to barrels. I guess this is our only way. We just picked up a rocket. Who's coming at us? There he is. Where is he? Where are you? Get over here. I'm not afraid of you. I kind of am. There we go, that kind of worked. This is crazy. Oh no, we're stuck. Okay, we did. Is this the lights? Please tell me these are the lights. It's not lights, but it's exit. I feel like we can look for more medkits, maybe. Are there more medkits here? I think we just killed all of them. Phew. Okay, I think it's over. In that case, we are progressing on to the next stage. Okay, we got some ammo. That's not what I wanted, but sure, let's run with it. Nope, not this way. Here. The exit we've been looking for. Whew. Nice. So I guess I can ask you a question. 20 minutes. Excuse me, 23. Okay, the question for the poll will be, thoughts on how loud is this thing? It's kind of loud, but it's not louder than me, is it? That's fine. Here's the poll question. And then people on Twitch can answer as well. Whoever comes in on YouTube can also vote whenever they say something. Thoughts on, since this is something we're going to be talking about, thoughts on X-Men 97. Oops, 97. Good. No, let's write very good. Trash. And don't care. These are like the three options, I guess. Because that came out, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. I heard some people say that it was good, and I'm still like, nope. But some people just don't care. So let's start this thing. Where's the dumpster fire option? Well, the closest you're gonna get is trash, which is kind of like the same thing technically. Start poll, and here you go. And the people on Twitch can answer on the chat if they want to. In the chat if they want to. Hey, look at that. We got 11% for secrets. We found some secrets that I didn't even know about. But usually we have like 0% for that, right? So that means we're doing something okay. It's just the weird part is I don't know what secrets we found. Okay, cool. We made it through the first stage. Well, I guess the fifth one. The fifth one, really. Okay. Kills 100% as always. And items 37%. Wow. That's what always surprises me. You're getting better at finding secrets. That's the problem. I don't know. Wait, what? We got 3 left? Okay. Yeah, let's pick up as much of this stuff as we can. And what is happening? What is going on? What is going on? Somebody's attacking us. I gotta save. This is insane. What is going on? Who is this? Oh, they're... I'm so stupid. Okay. I'm a blonde. What can I say? Am I? Am I blonde? Well, in this situation, I certainly was one. He was there all along. I thought I was fighting an invisible enemy. Okay, so we came from here, I guess? Okay. There's no one else here. Oh, there we go. Another invisible enemy. The music is hype. Down, 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 down. And I'm getting a bit smarter with my aim. Is there anybody else here? Yep. What? Epic. Okay. Okay. This is an entrance we do not want to go down in just yet. Oh wow, so many doors. Yeah, we're about to get lost. Oh! This guy was committed. What was he even trying to do? Okay. I'm feeling this music right now. Clown, get back. Oh my, so many keys. So many barrels. Oh! That didn't even get him, lol. Let's get the key. Wow, so much ammo. Oh, I can see why. Great. Oh, gotta get away from those barrels. It's not gonna end well for me. Everybody's shooting me. Guys, why don't you fight each other again? What? Crazy. At least it brought us back to the beginning of the stage. At least. Get back, get back, get back. Stay still, clown. The punching in this game sucks, I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna be like a one-hit wonder thing. But guess not. I want the shotgun. Okay. Where are all the other weapons? I want them. Give them to me. We already lost how much health? Excuse me? We just had 100%. Oh man. This one is going to be difficult, let me tell you. Oh dang, you're here. I don't care what anybody says. The shotgun is the way to go. Let's save up on everything. See, the blue potions are kind of useless, let me tell you. They just give you one. Where's the guy coming in from? The huge monster. Last time we were here, he was just charging straight at us. Can we even go this way? This is a red door, right? Need a red key. Same here. Okay. So our intuition was right. And this is a fair... Oh, that's where he came from. Okay. There we go. And this is where we can save, I guess, because now we're gonna be ambushed like crazy. So yeah, I gave you guys a poll. So far, I think only one person voted. So save now. Use the pistol for now, since that has more ammo. And I think I did that for now, which is good. Now the shotgun has more ammo. I'm glad you're not playing TNT or Pluton? Platinum? Yet? Whatever that means. If you could clarify, that'd be great. Since those are pure evil. Well, crap. I assume now you're reacting to my amazing death. My thing is, maybe I should just grab the key and run. What do you guys think? Should I just grab the key and run? I think that'd be the best option. Oh! Minigun! Great! This is what I want to see, exactly. Ah, amazing. Now we are going back to the save. This is what we... Quick load. There we go. This is what we're here for. Did we open this already? Good. Oh, apparently not. That's a different one. Okay. Where's this guy? There he is. Okay, we got this. Kind of slow, you know. I can see why people would try to do a higher difficulty. Let's pick this up. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up everything, and then we're just gonna leave. What do you guys think? Is that a... You said, I can't wait until you think of the super shotgun in Doom 2. Interesting. We got 154 with the minigun. Nice. Here's what we're gonna do. Now let's save. Because we're cheap bastards like that. And now let's pick up everything. Bye. Crap, leave me alone. Should I even bother attacking them? Maybe. The range in this game is kind of crazy. How far it reaches back. Like, you can go back to a lot of, like, the PlayStation games, for example. Crazy. Awesome. Yeah, this thing is OP. That's awesome. Unlimited ammo. Nice. Okay, hold on. Now we can save. I thought it was going to be much harder, honestly. Cool. Yes, this is what we wanted. Good. Down, 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 down. See, awesome. I knew coming back here would be a great idea. Yes, armor 10, because we've been slacking on armor. And there's somebody else. Of course, there's this one more NPC. Great, he's gone too. And awesome. Okay, cool. What do we have here? Okay, see guys, we got this. We got like 2 more stages. Like, this is the second one. So I thought that we were gonna be done with like 4 more, but I guess there's 2 more left. It's like all this stuff sounds crazy. Monsters attacking. No, bad idea. 50%. Oh man, let me go, let me go. Dang, stupid door. Oh gosh, that was crooked aim. What is his strategy here? He's like, oh, I'm gonna run left, right, left, right. Clown. Let's give this to me. Okay. I see you. Okay. Down, 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 down. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask you guys to poll, because I wanted to hear what you guys thought. And you know, you said I was dumpster fire, but you know what? I know it's crazy, but I've heard people say, "Hey, what? Where was that from?" Like from there, apparently. So here's the thing, this thing, once it changes red, you know it's gonna hit them, so... Oh! Dang! You guys are crazy! That's the cool thing about this game, is that you don't have to really aim. It does like half of the work for you. Finally, now the rest of you. This is probably a secret, isn't it? It's a blue door, so I assume it's gotta be Underlocking. Ooh. Give me the shotgun. Come on. No, no, no. There we go. Is there hazmat suits? There it is. Oh no. First. Ooh, things are getting kind of intense, let me tell you. Let's go back to that area. Not this one. The other one. For that med kit. There it is. Any more? Yes, there's more. See, this is like great. Saving up on everything, and now we get to do the best. We get to quick save, see? Classic PC gaming. Ah, good. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Don't you worry, you can't reach them. You need the blue and yellow key card, I mean. If you want to be extra cheap, you can do extras and do God mod. Yeah, because the red door. Yeah, we got the red door here already. So I guess we can just go this way, but hey, let's travel this area. Let's go on a school trip. Let's see what this place has to offer. A yellow key door for this one, okay. We've been here. This one is yellow as well. And this one is gonna be blue, right? Yeah, this one's blue. Okay. Okay. And where does this take us? Oh. And more yellow. Okay. In that case, there's only one way to go. Okay. Don't. Clown. Crap. Sometimes the motion of the joystick that I'm moving right now, sometimes it's not always so consistent, I've got to tell you. Like, I mean, it's not always as responsive as I would like it to be. And we got the blue key. Ooh! Where are you guys coming from? I'm shooting you, clown. Oh, you were hiding behind this thing all the time. Cheap bastards. I see you. Okay, we're probably about to get, like, slaughtered here. Watch. Okay, that did nothing. Good. Good. And if we get the hazmat suit, I assume we have to come back here. Look at this. Okay. Use a Pro Controller. I gotta buy one. Huh. It would make it much easier, honestly, I think. Hey, there's a secret area. Cool. Let's go for it. Oh gosh. So I assume this counts as a secret, which is cool. Nice. We'll know where to go next time. If we ever get wrecked. And we got the blue key card, so let's save, because why not? Did we save? I don't know if we did. We did now. Okay. And so we got the blues. And the blues were for this is yellow, and that was yellow if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. Yellow door. Okay. Okay, let's go. So here's what I heard once. Should we even go there? Or should we just progress? Because I kind of want to go there, but at the same time, and maybe there's nothing else there, so let's not go there for now. We're stacked. Blue is the other way. Save now, you said. I think we saved, so that should be good. And let's see what happens. Oh, this is too peaceful. I don't like this. Guys, I don't like this. Oh, you clowns. Anyone else? This is so suspicious. I feel like I'm gonna be surrounded or something. I keep walking into that. Crazy. It's much easier, honestly, to aim by moving just left and right. Okay. This is like a bunker of fears and phobias. Okay, this is a labyrinth, clearly. So if we go this way, guys, if we go this way, we're gonna come out on the other side. So we should be good. Oh my. Oh my, what's happening? Are they trying to corner me or something? Okay. Oh, dang. Good. Okay. Okay, I'm already lost. Great. Oh, so okay, this is where we came from. Okay, dead bodies. So this game is definitely trying to trip us up. Good thing we got a map or somewhere around here. Oh my. Oh game. Oh game. You think you can just trick me like this? What is this? I have no idea what that did. Turn on the lights, I guess? Hold on, let's get these potions. Okay. Game, you think you can trip me up like this? No. You can't. I'm untouchable. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it, guys. What is this? We just picked up a backpack. Okay. Alright, we got the yellow key card, which is going to be our save point. Quick saved. Awesome. Oh! You're mad. You're mad. And they're still coming at us. This guy doesn't want to go down. Where is he? There he is. You know what? Let's just leave them. Clearly they don't want us here. Okay, I think we killed him. He's here. Okay, he's down on the ground. Good. And let's pick this up. And we're good. Okay, now we can save. Now it's a better time to save. So the labyrinth couldn't keep us down. Keep us confused, I guess, is the better, I guess, description. And there's the blue key. Who knows for what? Oh! Dang! You sneaky bastards. And they're gone. So this is going to be our final stream before... Who is shooting at us? You again? You guys were hiding too? From there. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's go there. At least I want to go there. Let's save. What do we have here? Show me, game. What is the secret to the chemical facility. Nice, nice, nice. But is this really it? Nice. What was this? What did we do? Oh, another crazy person. Wait. Guys, I want to go back. Okay. What? Supercharge? Okay. We're here. We're here. Where are we? I have no idea where we are. Oh, 170? 170 health. That's awesome. That's cool. You know what? I'm gonna save this because I like to have this health. Good. Anyone else? There we are. Nice. I still have no idea where we are, but let's see actually. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know where I am. Too bad you can't zoom out of this map. Oh, okay. That's where we are. So it's not much of a secret if we would have come up here anyway. Okay. Again, what did this do? What do these switches do here? They just turn on the lights, or what is their deal? I guess we'll never know. So that was it? That was the point of the shortcut? What is this? Another hazmat suit. Let's pick it up. And what are we supposed to do with this now? I see you, clown. You don't scare me. That's pretty cool. So the supercharge basically gives us it gives us 200% of everything. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, that was bad. That was a bad idea. And we lost it, okay. That's okay. Anyone else? I saw somebody. Nope, never mind. Just my intuition. Good. Picked up a clip and a rocket. That's awesome. We're getting all this stuff. This is great. Okay, let's read the comments. You now have 200 health to use for the rest of the game. Save now, go through the yellow door. You know what? Too bad. I just wasted it low. But guess what? We did all this heavy lifting here, so it's not like I was gonna keep it anyway. Eventually I was gonna lose it. Plus, we took care of the business anyway. Cool. Because, you know, if I save, I don't mean I save. If I tried to use the health kits, it doesn't go back to 200 anyway, right? Unless I really wanted to be extremely cheap, and if I wanted to kind of like save every single time I lost health, and then you know, just kind of learn from those mistakes. Okay, that was weird. Oh, okay, I see here. Oh gosh, what is going on? Get me out of here. I'm stuck? What's going on? What's going on? Calm down. Calm down. Game, calm down. Calm down. You invisible bastard. Leave now. Where is he? Oh, this is the ending. Okay. I gotta kill him though. Did we get him? I think we got him, guys. And we're stuck now? Are you kidding me? Good. I thought I was stuck forever. That's so odd. What is this invisible wall? There's an invisible wall here. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, we're done. So, let's leave this place. Nice, we did it. Oh no, hold on. Let's pick up everything we need. And let's save here. Okay. You being super cheap. Wait. Don't. You being super cheap would be doing cheats. And using God mode for the whole game. Exactly. And that's just like lame. We got it, guys. We did it. I wonder how many secrets we found. 25 more. Nice. Whoa, that was 24 minutes, so barely that long. Where are we going off to now? Cool. The last location of Chapter 1, entering Computer Station. And this is where we came from. The music, are you guys hearing it? So cool. And look at the character, he's looking left and right. He's just kind of like, Doom Guy's just like, I'm ready for this. Oh, I see you. Game thinks it's slick, huh? These guys think they can take me down, but I got them down. I got him pinned. I got him pinned to the last letter. Oh crap. I like their screams. So again, what's the backstory of these guys? Sometimes they're shooting each other, I think, and other times, maybe it's me just looking at it all wrong, but I would say that they're sometimes shooting at each other, you know? That's what it looks like to me. And then other times they're working together, so I cannot tell you exactly why they're doing it. Oh, I know that they're cheap bastards. What is this? Clown. That's right. We still winning. This is the red door. We need the red key, obviously. Oh. There we go. That did not hurt him, what? Just making sure our area is a little bit clean before we get inside. The beauty of Doom. I wonder where this is going to take us. And they can't even hurt us back from here. That's sad. That's pathetic for them. Pathetic. The music is getting a bit more intense now, although I think it's on repeat now. What was that? What is happening? What's going on? We need more health. There we go, now we can save. Okay. I wonder how we can get here. This is the secret orb. That's what it is. That's what the secret is. Okay. Who's shooting us? You guys are? Where did you come from, dude? I walked through this whole area before. You guys were not here. Stop lying. Bull crap. Clowns. Yellow key. Okay, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. What is this thing? Huh. Yellow, I assume. Watch. Yep. What? Okay. This game's gonna jump scare me, watch. Never mind, it has not done that just yet. Okay, we're in the computer room, remember, so we're surrounded by technology. Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Just, I don't know why. I don't know why. But so far, so good. Nothing crazy. You know what this reminds me of? I don't know why it reminds me of Zelda a bit. Like the music. Of A Link to the Past, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's, Who is shooting me? I assume it's at the top. Let's go. Yup, I'm so smart. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, crazy people everywhere. And we're doing great. Oh, what is this? Is this a rocket launcher? Yeah, it is. Let's not use it just yet. You know what? Let's save. Let's see what you're saying here. 69% noise. Yes, I can it. The backstory is hard to explain. In 2016 and Eternal. Oh, it is explained in 2016 and Eternal. Interesting. Save now. Came out 2 years after Zelda, around the same time. Also save now. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at kind of being able to say, can we crouch? If this was like a newer game, we'd be able to crouch and get in there. Or not, because I guess there's so ground there that would block us. Okay. So yeah, you're saying this came out in the same year as Zelda, or no, a year later, I think. That makes sense. A Link to the Past is, let me tell you, it's fantastic. I mean, it has, I guess I would say some flaws, but none that really hindered my overall. Well, I finished the game, right? So if I'm able to do that with a classic game, that means you made a good game. We need a blue key, okay. Clowns are here. Good. And more of them are back. What is this thing? Okay, it's the same thing. This platform goes up or something? I bet you it does. told ya. Okay, that was kind of useless. Let's go back down. Or not. Look at this. Okay, we're not doing such a bad job, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you. Where were they looking? Okay, we can't go there just yet. And there's two ways, so there's one this way, so the right way, and the left way is over there. Interesting. Left or right? Which way do we go? 64 was 97. Doom 2 was 94, so just a year later. That's interesting. Let's just go this. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, we killed these guys. Good. Oh, hi guys. Ooh, dodging them left and right. And what do we have here? I want the pistol. Give me the pistol. Again, setting myself up for success here. I'm kind of... I mean, hey, if the game made it so easy to cheat, then it's on them. And he's dead. Good. Ooh, sweet. Sweet baby ink. I'm just gonna keep repeating that phrase on from now on. Let's see. Oh dang, his punches are powerful. It's in the way it's supposed to make up for the fact that he has to run at you. And we found the red key. Awesome. We got the red key, which is going to lead us to the blue key. And that's going to lead us to the end. So every time we find a key... Oh my gosh! Yeah, that was a good moment to save. I don't even need the barrels. I'm just that good at this game. And what's here? Okay, we came from this way. Okay, and they came from this side. Sneaky bastards. They always have a wall to hide behind. So yeah, this is going to be our final stream before Easter, because we love Easter, right? So we got to prepare for it. And we got to just kind of take a break from playing video games. Well, not really. Oh gosh. It's just you know, a lot of stuff is happening in everybody's lives. Just be careful so that I don't get hit by the barrels myself. Yeah, I'm surprised how easy this game is. Obviously I can crank up the difficulty, but I'm just kind of worried that the difficulty spike might be too big. Because sometimes that happens with older games where, you know, you have the normal mode and it seems fairly easy. And then sometimes with the with the hard difficulty, then it becomes ruthless. And at that point, it's like, well, you can't go back, so you're stuck. Anyone else? I'm always just looking around to see if anyone is still just kind of running around, which, you know, sometimes, as you've seen, happens. So you just gotta be open to the idea that somebody's just kind of fooling around these places. Wait, let's go here. Give it. Let's see, we can't go this way, right? Oh, this is like a secret area. Or no, it's just a medkit, okay. And this is kind of not what I wanted to do. How do we get back? Help, please. Oh, okay. Awesome. Nice. Nice, we did it. Another secret. Okay, this is where we came from. Good. And there was a red door somewhere around here. Let's find it. So yeah, you gotta prepare for stuff, and there we go. We found the red door, and for that reason, you just gotta. Oh, that's it. You're just gonna give it to me like that? Seriously? Oh wait, it did raise my. But look, if we go for like the big one, we go for the big kit. It doesn't do anything, but it does work for the blue ones. Interestingly enough. Okay, so we got the blue one. Okay. And you guys are nothing to me. What happens if I have, like, for example, let's say I have 150%. What if I find the blue orb then? Again, you know, it's like I gained 150 or like 200% from a blue orb, right? That's gonna happen. And then, for example, I lose like 50% during the next level, this level and the next one, but then in the next one I find another blue orb. Would that mean that I found, what would you say? Would that give me like 300, or would it just make it 200 still? That's what I want to know. So I can hear these guys running around. There's probably another secret space. Oh, they're friendly fires. Okay, is that why they attack each other sometimes? Is it because of friendly fire? And they're like, what? A2? Brute? Wait, what's the quote? A2 Brutus? Brutus? Wait, Brute? A2 Brute? Is that? No. I'm messing up the quote. A2 Brute, I believe it is. Wait, we've been here, so what's the deal? Okay. Okay. We'll find our way out. Man, I really want to get in there. Okay. So we got this. We got the blue key, which is, where was the blue door, I guess, is the question. Okay. This is the main area. And I would say my general, here. Okay, blue key. So we've been here. I guess let's go up. Because really, what else is there to do? Like, go back to this area, right? And see if perhaps there was a blue door here. I think there might have been. Yup, I think was the control room. Okay, no, that's where we found the red key, or one of the keys. So there's nothing here. Okay. Let's see. SBI, also known as the Touch of Death. For any game. What's SBI? SBI. Does not ring a bell, let me tell you. Okay, in that case, let's go back to the yellow world. Okay, I hear crazy demons, which means we're on the right trail. Okay, we found the blue door, see? Told you. We'd find it. In that case, let's just make sure we save, because you know what it means. Sweet Baby Ink. Oh, Sweet Baby Ink is also known as the Touch of Death. It is, but you gotta keep in mind that they're not the only ones doing this stuff. I don't want Sweet Baby Ink to become this sort of scapegoat in a lot of ways, because we gotta put the accountability on all of these companies that are working with them. Not just them, we gotta be more in touch with these are the characters. These are the guys we killed before. I don't know if you guys remember, but we killed them before. And so yeah, talking about Sweet Baby Ink, we gotta just obviously it's great that we can kind of like call them out for what they did and for what they're doing. This is the end area. Okay, cool. We can't open this? Okay. So it's great that we are sort of taking the... What would you say? Not the discussion. I guess the power balance is finally... The scale is on our side now in a lot of ways. Because we're keeping them accountable. And the idea is that... well, I guess for those who don't know, there's a list going around of... On Steam of like... There's a list of games that are supported by Sweet Baby Ink. And some people are not liking it within the Sweet Baby Ink. Within Sweet Baby, that with the fact that they have been ousted and that there's basically a blacklist created by fans for them, and that's great. No, it's great that a lot of companies, a lot of indie companies even are like, no, we're not on this list. They're kind of scared because they realize that, you know, if you're on this list and if you're an indie company, then you're kind of screwed because you don't want to be on the list as an indie studio. Awesome, we made it. This is kind of cool, gotta admit. Okay, let's save here. Quick save. And so as an indie studio, you don't want to be stuck. Let's finish this. There we go. Nice, we did it, guys. Kills 100%, 91%, and 25% of secrets. We're climbing up those secrets percentages. And let's see what our points are. "20 minutes, the shortest one." Something happened to the stream. I'm looking at the quality, that what kind of information YouTube is feeding me. And it's showing me, and on Twitch as well, it's showing me low percentages of bitrate. So, reload your pages, I guess, to catch up with me. I sent the list by DM. Oh, you sent me a list of the people, the companies that are working for Sweet Baby Ink. Okay, let's take a look at it then. Let's see. Yes, let's do that. Sweet Baby Ink, Steam powered, okay. Nice, that's a long list of games. I don't know if I'll be able to show it. No, it's actually not that long, okay. Okay, hold on. I'll try to show this during the live stream. Let's see if we can make it happen. So I guess question to you, Far Cry Lego. Are we done with this? Obviously we're done with this chapter. But does it start us off on a new one now? Power, let's go with that. Okay. I'll try to show you the list of games. Hopefully it's gonna work. give me a bit. So yeah, you can let me know if what the situation is there. But I don't want Sweet Baby Inc. to become this one instance. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Cool. So there's recent reviews, top sellers, and discounts. I guess they're all just gonna be here. What? Oh no. There's a game that I was excited for. Hold on, let me put down these headphones. Although the music from Doom is great. I gotta say, this soundtrack is great. Obviously. Man, I just saw a game I was sort of looking forward to on this list. So, I'm gonna go through this list with you guys. Okay. So let's just make this happen. Hopefully I'm not gonna accidentally turn on like airplane mode using these short like hotkeys, these shortcuts. I would not want to do that. Okay, hold on, where's this? This doesn't have to be so complicated, but at the same time, it is. Let's find it. Let's find this thing. Is it in my screenshots? Nope, it's not here. Where is this? Okay. Sweet Baby Mama, where are you? Okay, is this it? Okay, I found something good. See, I would think that this list would be longer, but it's not. Okay, so it's not a very long list. So let's pull this up. I have it here with me, so there we go. You're about to see it in a bit. And let's pull this here. Okay, so first one here. Here's an official tracker on Steam, I guess an unofficial tracker for Sweet Baby Inc. Let's pull this down a bit. So here are all the games that have been affected by, not affected, that have been written down by fans who have discovered and done research on these games. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. That's not the whole list of games, though. Dang, hold on. Okay, whatever. I'll just read them out to you because it's getting a bit ridiculous here, let me tell you. Alright. So the first game on the list, I'll just go through the list. Flintlock, which is an indie game. That was like the big controversy because apparently there was this game called Flintlock. It was an indie game and it comes out on, it says here, like, it came out apparently now. So, and a lot of these had like non-recommended next to them, which is crazy, you know. So yeah, it said Flintlock, and so that's one of the games. It was an indie game, and the developer had to basically say that they are not correlated with that company, but I think it's already too late. People already caught on to the fact that they are. And so that was one game. Then some sort of game called Awakening, and then Zhao, that's the one. If you guys remember Zhao, that's like the one I was kind of bummed to see on here, because Zhao was this 2D. Let's see if I can find the footage of this game. But Zhao was something I was looking forward to. It was announced during the. You said it used to be longer. The list used to be longer. That's interesting. So why did it get changed? Gameplay trailer. Not Zoo. What are you telling me, YouTube? There we go. I'm gonna show you guys this gameplay footage of this game. This is something I was looking forward to, because as you guys have probably heard about the Prince of Persia video game, right? From Ubisoft, where they basically made the prince a total African American for whatever reason. Instead of making him Persian, they made the protagonist, of course it was a new one, but they made him an African American for no reason. And, you know, the Prince of Persia, or at least he was not the Prince of Persia, it was some other guy with a different backstory. But still, if you're gonna do that, then it's going to make a huge change to the character, or like to the brand itself. Plus, there should not be an African, let's say, in that world, okay? And so, but it had people praise it for some of its gameplay. Apparently, supposedly had good gameplay. I would have to play myself to be the judge of that. And then, interestingly enough, during the Game Awards, there was a different game that was also announced, and it was called Tales of Kanzera Zhao, and it was also an African character. Well, but it was based in African folklore, and I was looking forward to that. It had the exact same gameplay, pretty much the same gameplay style, but it came from an indie studio working at EA, and for whatever reason, it does not want to load for me. So again, another thing you guys will not see on this, whatever. I guess I'll just have to describe it to you, but you can do it on your phone or anything, because it doesn't want to work for me right now. Anyway, so yeah, Zhao was supposed to be one of those games, and I see it on this list, so I'm bummed to see that. And guess what? Assassin's Creed Valhalla is on here as well. What else is here? Gotham Knights. Is anybody surprised? For reals. And what else? Kingdom Enlightenment, or Enlighters? Can't read that, that's too far away. Let's see what else they have here. And then, yeah, the list looks somewhat short. They have a game called The Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, no surprise there. Sable, Battle Shapers, Usual Julie, I think that's what it says. The font of the logo is weird. Goodbye Volcano High. If you guys know my Instagram, I basically gave that game the number 3 spot for the worst games of the year. So that's on here. And then also Breeze, some indie games. Hyper Light Breaker, that's a big indie game that people are fans of. Hyper Light, that's a series that has some name recognition, so that's interesting. Dark Alliance and Shadow Gambit. And so yeah, it's interesting to hear that there were more games on this list, but they got removed. Let's see why. You should see the list. No, first a cutscene. Oh, there's a cutscene here? Okay, let's watch it then. But he said it used to be longer, and it had Mortal Kombat on it. Fascinating. I didn't know there's a cutscene in this game. In that case, let's watch the cutscene. Cool. Is there one actually? Entering Phobos Anomaly. Oh, there's one more level? Dang. Okay, we got ahead of ourselves then. Oops. Huh. Okay, then that's the last one we gotta go to. Let's then finish this, and I got ahead of myself. See, I knew there were 4 instead of just 3. Oh, the music. Oh my. What's going on? Oh. Stay mad, dogs. Oh. That's cool. What's he doing? I should have used that one and not waste my good bullets. I like the music. Oh, that's great. Loving it. Oh, those are the steps. Why didn't they just come up? Okay. Oh, nice. What's this? Computer area map? What does that mean? Okay. Wait, is this just like one of like those short levels? What's happening? I'm fascinated by this location. What is this place? Seems somewhat peaceful for now. No crazy people. No enemies. I guess we gotta use this now. Watch it be like crazy. Watch it get crazy. I sent MK1 and MK12 IMDb and it has it on the list. Interesting. Okay, this is suspicious. This is weird. Take me up. Let's go. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I knew this was gonna go off the rails. You guys. Oh, what is this? Invisible. Oh. Yeah, we are gonna live to regret that decision. Should we just kill ourselves? I knew this was a stupid idea. Well. Oh, good. We deserve that. Quick load. Use the rockets, okay. I forgot about those. Oh yes, the rockets. Down, 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 down. So I assume this is going to be like the final stage, the boss fight. The two devils. See, I knew this was going to be a mistake the moment I kind of went in there like a crazy person and in those barrels. You know, that was like a recipe for a disaster. Okay, let's quick save here. Okay, let's fight them. But I was too curious to know what's going to happen. Hold on, let's try this. Fine. Oh, that was easy. Okay. So cool. You guys suck. That's it. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Invisibility. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Crazy stuff is happening, guys. I assume we're supposed to drop there. All these assumptions are gonna lead us to our victory. Watch. Just you wait. This music is so great right now. I did not expect for Doom to have music like this. Should we go down and get the armor? I don't think we can anymore. Ooh, cool. Look at this. I think we can go down there. Should we? Should we go down? Like, to get the armor to like the old area? Should we go down to go to the old area, guys? What should we do? What should we do? Let me know. Okay. Let me know, let me know. Why is my hand flickering? Okay. I obviously want to go there, right? But first I'm wondering if I should go this way. Wait, look at this. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a pentagon. It's just like Satan's symbol right here. And I picked that up, and I picked up on that rather quickly. So it's satanic imagery right here. It's the face of the goat. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Wait, this counts as time wasted in this game, but I have to show you guys what I'm talking about. Pentagon? I think that's what it's called, right? Pentagon? Satanic? Pentagram, right. Okay, here's the pentagram. And then let's take this one for comparison. Let's educate you. Some of y'all's. So here's the symbol. Hopefully this doesn't count as time wasted in the game. Okay, this should be it. Hold on. So here's the shape, right? It's the goat. It's supposed to represent a goat, the satanic symbol of a goat, of course. Because what else would it be? And then for those wondering where does it come from, or like what is it supposed to entail? So this is like the usual symbol, right? And this is what it kind of resembles. And then why does it look like that? It's because it's supposed to, again, resemble a goat. So let's walk around and see what I mean. You guys can let me know, by the way. Since it is about a one-man war against all of hell, Doom is the most Christian game. No, go down to the button. Okay, let's go down to the button. So you guys see what this game is showing, and I'm not saying it's like, it's being anti-Christian, although I'm pretty sure in the 90s there was, of course there was like the whole satanic panic thing. But as far as I'm concerned, that did not pertain to Doom or video games in general. I think that was like more of a problem with music and D&D, like tabletop games. What is this area? Oh, it's just ground. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna open this. Oh crap, sorry. Alright, see? Look, guys, I was right. But it's interesting. Obviously, I'm supposed to expect... It's like, of course, guys, we're fighting demons. Of course there's going to be satanic imagery. Like, I think the demons themselves are enough of a... What's happening? Okay. Oh, see? There's more of it. Okay. Like, obviously, like, there's demons. So that within itself should be enough. But... And what is going on? What is going on? What? Guys, what is this? What happened? We won? But at what cost? What was this? We got transported to... I assume we got transported to hell, didn't we? You finished episode 1. Was that the cutscene? Once you beat the big badass and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win. Aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and take it home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end like this. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the lost Deimos base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno. It's funny how they're referring to like these different chapters as sequels. Okay, what's up? You are now trapped in hell. I'm trapped on this loading screen, is what I am. Nerve software, okay. Okay, so that's spoilers. So let's skip that. So did these chapters come out in episodic form? Is that it? Is that what that was? Okay. New game level select. Is this it? Wait. What are we supposed to do? New game or... Okay, so we finished this one, right? Knee deep in the game. Then we're going to move on to Shores of Hell and Inferno. That's for next time. And this is already becoming louder than me, so let's calm this down, guys. Let's calm down. So this is what we're going to play next. The Shores of Hell, to continue the story. And Inferno, did these come out in episodes? Like, and then thy flesh consumed, which from what I've heard, it's supposed to be... Originally, Doom consisted of 3 episodes, but then the 4th one was added later on because you're saying no, it was not episodic. Okay, so it just came out in 3 episodes. It's just they kind of did a weird switcheroo on us with like the whole sections of I don't know why there was a post like an end credits scene. That was weird. But yeah, The Shores of Hell, Inferno, and then apparently Thy Flesh Consumed was added later on into the game because it was supposed to tease the sequel, which was going to be, of course, Doom 2. So we did it. We finished the first episode, and we're going to do episode 2 next. Should we save or something like that, or no? Come on, came out after 2. Thy Flesh Consumed came out after 2. That's interesting. Very interesting. So does that mean we have to play Doom 2 before we play Thy Flesh Consumed? That's something to consider for future whatever. So yeah, let's have this play. So the thing with you said no. So first like Thy Flesh Consumed, okay, but still we gotta admit that it's kind of weird. Maybe it's because it came out after, but then it was like you still gotta play it in chronological order, I guess. Who knows? We'll figure that one out later. I'll ask you after we're done with this stream. So yeah, Sweet Baby Inc. is becoming infamous for its stance in the industry, and people are turning on it. But it's important to note that we do not want Sweet Baby Inc. to become the outlier here, because or like the only target, the only target we're going after, because there are so many other video game companies that are contributing to what is happening right now in gaming. This did not happen on its own. Sweet Baby Inc. was not present here in 2014 when the first Gamergate happened. This is a problem within the industry. You could attribute this to so many different things, but that really kicked it off. So again, this is a reminder to well, I think it's good that we kind of are, I don't want to say winning because that's kind of cringy, but we are kind of doing something about it as fans of these games, and that we are speaking out, and we are now kind of like coming together and exposing these people and being more active consumers. And I think that's good because they want us to be consumers and just be stupid about it, just totally be subservient to them, or just I think it was one of their tweets as well. One of the people from Sweet Baby Inc. said, or no, it was the GDC panels, I think, or one of the people who were running the GDC panels, which is like this meetup for video game developers. One of them tweeted something, or I think it was the description of one of the events. It said um, that games are no longer about appealing to the game fans, appealing to gamers, which is insane statement because it's in the naming itself. Gamers should be the focus because, well, they're the game fans. They're the fans of the games. So, and they said we're no longer the days of them being the main target demographic are over. They're not the ones who get to be dictating what goes into these games. And it was just like this entire, I think it was a tweet by somebody from these circles, from these Sweet Baby Inc. supporter circles saying this stuff. And yeah, and it was I think it's good that people are, becoming much more conscious of this stuff. We gotta be. And that's good to see. That's really that keeps me optimistic. But again, we should always remind people that this is not the end. There are so many, like Insomniac, what they did with the game. The fact that so we cannot just pin what happened in that game purely on Sweet Baby Inc. It's also the fault of what are the names of Insomniac, right? They also were responsible for what happened to that game, to what happened to Marvel Spider-Man 2. And also Santa Monica. They're the ones who reached out because they knew that they wanted to have this in these games. So again, this comes back to the people who are creating these games, the devs. They're the entire environment within gaming right now, and the developers within the AAA companies at least. It's like walking on eggshells. Everything. It's disappointing to say the least, but it was a matter of time before that was going to happen to games. It happened in TV, movies, comic books. I think we're one of the first ones to get a hold of it. And I think, come to think of it, I think movies were the last ones to get caught up in all of this, because even then you had Gamergate in 2014. But even with games, you gotta admit that the messaging, the ideological aspect from the left-wing side was still somewhat tamed in comparison to what we were getting in movies, especially if you're somebody who watches a lot of festival films. Those movies are always message heavy, so nothing new there. People might think, oh, it started with The Last Jedi, it started with all these franchise movies, with Ghostbusters. No, it was not that. It was much earlier than that, with pretty much the film festival circuit, with these smaller films, these creatives who were obviously always putting out these sort of movies. And same thing with comic books. In the 90s you had Image. They played a huge role in allowing these people to get a foothold within the industry, or with just giving them some sort of platform, some sort of entry point that was then utilized for them to get gigs at Marvel and DC. I still, till this day, I will stand by this. I think Image is worse than Marvel and DC, because the sort of comic books that they produce are so much worse than Marvel and DC. I mean, you think Marvel and DC are bad right now? They are, of course. You can't deny that, but imagine it being twice as bad within the indie scene, especially with Image in particular. Far Cry Lego asks, oh, by the way, bro, you should see what I sent you by DMs. I think you did tell me that you sent me, I forget what you sent me now, but you did say it earlier, right? Oh, cool. You sent me the MK credits on IMDb, which, I'll take your word for it. I'll look at it after the fact. But he also sent me something else, which is interesting, which is, I guess, a good segue. into our next discussion. I guess Star Wars, I guess, huh? Star Wars Acolyte, you sent me a screen capture of the trailer of it being on YouTube, and it, it's ratioed. If you're using a Google Chrome extension, you can still see the dislikes ratio. Or I guess just the dislikes, but the dislike to like ratio is, let's put it into perspective. The likes on that trailer right now are 172,000 likes versus 451,000 dislikes. 172k likes, 451k dislikes. Okay, that's enough from Doom. I made that sound very mad. I don't think I have to save, right? Because if we just start the new game and all that, I don't think the progress has to save, because it's just almost, it treats it like a new game. But yeah, let's watch the Star Wars Acolyte trailer and why it's been downvoted by so many people. In fact, after we're done watching the trailer, we are also going to read the comments because they're very interesting. Okay. There we go. Oh, this should be good. All right. Hold on. Let me just get rid of this Doom logo as well. Okay. I'll let the poll run for a bit longer. I see that some people have joined and they added like one vote to the tally, so that's good. At least one. So yeah, let's watch this trailer. And let me hold on. Should I turn off the game? I guess I should in a lot of ways. Let's put you in sleep mode. Good. Okay. All right. So you won't get sent to the Shadow Realm. I'll flip it around. Fair. I made a meme about this on Instagram. It's like, okay, there's something off here. This guy who has a beard is sitting with all these kids. Hold on. How come I can't hear the trailer?
Close your eyes.
What's going
Your
on?
eyes can deceive you. We must not.
Now? Hold on.
Close your
I can't hear the
eyes.
trailer. What's going on? Uh-oh.
Close your eyes.
I'm getting tricked. Okay, hold on. Let me try something
Your
else.
eyes.
I'll try a different pair of headphones. Oh, okay, it's on the wrong. Okay, I see. And we're good, I think. Right?
Close your eyes.
What's up? Okay. Can you guys... I think there's something off with the audio. You guys can hear the... What? Can you guys hear the sound of the like the sound of my computer, for example? That's odd. Let me know if you can hear like the sound of me adjusting the volume of on my computer. Okay, it's apparently good now. I think it is good. But now let's see if I can hear the trailer
Close
itself,
your eyes.
which I can't. What? That's crazy. Just scared OG you getting sent to Shadow Realm, bro. Hopefully not. I was already in one, you know, and we got rid of all those demons, so let's try something else. Okay. That's odd. You guys can hear it. I think it changed stuff for me. You guys are probably hearing a different mic now. Oh gosh. Amazing stuff as always. Okay. You guys can hear the volume, right, for the... No? Okay. Because you know when sometimes you change volume and you check the volume, it makes that sound, that weird sound, and then, you know, for whatever reason, my volume in the mic jumped whenever that I did that. Okay, but let's see if it works. What's up? The trailer itself, right? But I cannot hear it. Okay, I can hear it now for whatever reason. That's weird. I had to turn it off so that it didn't work, and then I had to turn it back on. Good news, but it's good. It's all done now. It works. That's all that matters. Let's watch the trailer. And again, if Disney takes us down, just come back to the stream later, and we'll be fine. Sorry for keeping you waiting. That was strange. Let me take a sip of water. I've been talking long enough. So this is written by, I think her name is Hedlin something, right? She worked for Harvey Weinstein as his assistant, and she got away with it. And now, for whatever reason, Kathleen Kennedy hired this woman because they're hiring assistants of Harvey Weinstein who enabled these pigs who abused these women, exploited them, to be honest. And to be frank, a lot of them wanted to be and chose to be exploited because of they wanted to gain a foothold in the industry through sleeping around, which is as obvious as it is in Hollywood. So it's kind of also hypocritical that these women pretended to be victims when probably like 90% of them chose to be. They chose to have this sort of they chose to engage with this man in such a way. They could have opted out, but they wanted the name recognition. And this is Harvey Weinstein is not the last person who ever got away with this, or he did not get away with it, but he's not the only one who did this sort of stuff. There are still people doing it now in the industry, and they're still not talking about it, right? But still, awful behavior is awful behavior. So we gotta kind of let that let people know, but apparently not, because this woman who is now the showrunner of Kathleen Kennedy's Acolyte show, apparently she got away with it. Interesting.
Your
Wait, let's go back.
eyes. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Your eyes can deceive you.
Okay, so take a look at the audience of kids, the group of kids. Take a look at them and try to see if there's any sort of pattern here that you're noticing. Okay, another shot of a little girl.
We must not trust them.
Don't trust your eyes. And I guess where I was going with this was, well, we'll get to see more of them anyway.
We must not trust them.
Okay.
Tell me what comes into your mind.
Okay, there's one guy.
Life.
Okay, so I think that's probably going to be like the last shot we see of them. Life
I see
balance.
fire.
I see fire. Okay. And that's the lady from Matrix, the Matrix. Okay, so obviously, if you haven't noticed, all these kids, pretty much most of them, are little girls. The force is female. So, duh. Like, haven't you been paying attention to Star Wars? This shouldn't shock us, but the fact that they're this shouldn't shock us by any means, but the fact that they're doubling down on this stuff, you know, that's a bit shocking. You know, it's like, are you really that stupid to keep doing the same stupid mistake over and over? Disney got these brands like Star Wars, like like Marvel, like these nuts. They got all these brands because they were boy-centric. Disney was very much female-oriented with their princess movies. They liked their brand with the girls, and they acquired the likes of Marvel and Star Wars to make it more boy-friendly. They needed a boy vertical, and if you kind of went to like the Disney stores, you usually had like your Disney princess section, and then that was supposed to be the girl section, and then on the boys side you didn't really have that much interesting stuff. It was, I don't even remember what it was, but then once they acquired Marvel and Star Wars, that's when those shelves started becoming, you know, that's what that section was known for Marvel superheroes and then Star Wars characters. And now they essentially, well, now for the past few years, they've been turning that brand into a female-centric one, which goes against why you even bought the brand to begin with, why you bought the IPs. And yeah, they're just kind of doubling down on this whole the force is female nonsense, which is ridiculous. I mean, girls don't necessarily want to be Jedi. They want to be like a Princess Leia, who again, she was not a Jedi, even though then they made her one. But even then, it did not necessarily fit the character to be a traditional fighter like that. So no.
Can deceive you.
So yeah, let's go back to the Matrix
We
lady,
must
the
not
Trinity
trust
character.
them.
There's
Tell
like
me
so many
what
women
comes
in this.
into
It's
your mind.
so off-putting. It's kind of like it's not even like 50-50, I would say. Which even then it'd be weird because you're hanging around these shady places. You go, you know, anywhere you go in real life, you go to these, you know, dark alleys and these mob locations, these underground locations. They usually have men. You know, it's again another fabrication of reality, another perversion or like twist, however you want to put it.
I see fire.
I see fire inside the mountain. And we got our girl bosses who are doing stupid moves because let's see that. I can't slow this down for us, but it's like, okay, she turned around and then, okay, this is what's going to be the stupid part. Okay, and then she's got her pinned down, right? Trinity has this black woman, diverse character pinned down. She's got her, and then what's gonna happen? Okay, no, come on. You guys saw that, right? It's like, okay, she had her. She had her in a lock position. Okay, and she's doomed, right? She's got her. She is down. She's gonna get screwed over. And then what does Trinity do? She just pushes her away from her to give her time to recover. And then the trailer plays it out like it's this exciting moment, like this badass stance, like she earned this or something. It's like, what? This June.
Someone is killing Jedi.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense.
Oh no. Everybody's favorite haircut that nobody in all of reality wears. It's back. He looks like that guy from High School Musical. Just stop it, guys. Stop. Killmonger wore it once. Here's the thing. When I saw Killmonger wearing it, you saw that haircut and you were like, you didn't even think about it really. It's just something that you saw and you thought, oh, okay, that's some cool hair on a character that I've never seen before. But for whatever reason, every other company started using it in video games and now TV shows and movies. Well, I don't know if I've seen any in the movie trailers, but in this TV show and some other ones, and you're just sitting there thinking, what? They're putting this here like it's like a style choice that people have been doing for years now. Okay, that's not what's happening. So it's like, what are you guys even trying to do here? They're obviously trying to sort of, I think, here's what I think, a lot of these Jewish or white execs, it's probably Jewish because, you know, that's who's kind of in charge of these Hollywood studios. Kathleen Kennedy is Jewish. Fun fact. Steven Spielberg is a Jew himself. I know, crazy news story I just broke for you. And these are the people who are kind of just coming up with these diversity quotas and saying, okay, what can we do to appeal more to this audience? And they're just looking at one popular thing, like the Black Panther, the first one. And they're like, oh, this haircut, that must be what people in real life are kind of wearing on their heads. And it's not. It's not, I can tell you. It's not, okay? Everyone can tell you. Oh, anyone on the internet can tell you it's not the case. So them doing this, it's and companies do this a lot. They just copy from each other, especially like I would say like predominantly white like companies. Like if you have a video game studio that's mostly composed of white people, for example, they will look at other media and have these strange meetings where they discuss, oh, what can we kind of borrow from this other company that they did, because if it's popular, that means if we borrow it, then that means we might do something similar. For example, like Cyberpunk 2077, when they introduced Keanu Reeves, suddenly you saw a tick in the number of celebrities that started appearing in video games. And you know, celebrity sponsors have always been a thing in video games, but the thing that's changed is you had more actors appearing on these shows, promoting the games. And I'm not talking about like traditional voice actors. I'm talking about like celebrities like Keanu Reeves, like Nicolas Cage for that one zombie game, I think it was. And there were like other instances of this happening as well. And you know, there's like this also an example of like Nicki Minaj being playable in Call of Duty. It's like, come on, what are you guys doing? So yeah, these companies, they will have these, it's corporate culture, right? So they will have these meetings and they will look at things that work. That's the big concern with Japan right now, is that they're looking at the West and they're like, hey guys, look how they're doing women, how they're representing them. And I think it was Capcom who it leaked, their presentation leaked, and it was their presentation with info about how they were impressed by the female depictions within The Last of Us Part 2. And they were like, maybe we should do more of that. They were using The Last of Us Part 2 as reference for their Eastern studios. And yeah, so that happens in these companies. They do look at other other popular medium, movies or shows or video games, and they will try to emulate it. They will try to do their own version. And I think it comes from obviously corporate cultures in like this whole approach, like looking at people as numbers. That's what it is. It's very much about like, let's make as much money as we can and let's be safe about things. It's similar to how every company will issue a statement about Black Lives Matter, but then it's copy and pasted. It's for that reason. They're just kind of, they don't know what to do. They're just copying people. And that's not to say that there are no activists within these companies. I think over the years it's become a lot more apparent that there are people within these companies that are pushing these quotas, like creatives themselves. So yeah, let's continue watching this trailer. Let's shrink this down so that it becomes more obscure to the powers at Disney for the algorithms. Okay, this lighting, by the way, it's already kind of like in everything. Marvel movies, every single Star Wars show is lit the same. We get it.
It doesn't make
Colorful lightsabers. So I think this is taking place during the High Republic era of Star Wars, because Kathleen Kennedy came out like with this new timeline of when everything happened. So there's like the prequel timeline, the sequel timeline, and then before that is the High Republic. It's like the prequel of all prequels. And I think this is like the golden age of Jedi, which is going to be so hilariously bad for if you've read the comic books, and if you've even heard of them, then you know yourself what they are.
sense.
What happened?
I sensed darkness.
What was that again? These moves. There are no sequel films. Well, unfortunately, there are. And I would love to ignore them as well. Okay, random flips. Let's see what this says. In an age of Jedi. Wait, light. Yep, look at all those diversity people. This is what our HR department mandated. A darkness rises. Again, oh gosh, girl boss number 15 in this. Someone should document. I don't think it has to be documented, but if somebody could create a graphic of that notices the trend of adding more women into these companies and, you know, putting them behind the camera and putting them more on screen, and how that usually correlates with the degradation of a certain IP. You know, like taking something that's male oriented and changing it completely. Like there's something to that, and majority of things are like that.
This isn't about good or bad.
Okay, so here's going to be a pretty crucial quote. This isn't about good or bad.
It's about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
Okay, so you guys heard it. It's not about who is good or bad. It's about power and who is allowed to use it. These are statements made to kind of signal what this show is going to be about. And again, it's beyond parody at this point. It's like, okay, they're not that stupid to be this overt with the messaging. Yes, they are. They're so, even after all that's happened, they're still so cocky to the point where they don't care. They're just going to double down on this stuff, triple down, quadruple down. It's I'm honestly at this point, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I mean, if they're really going to go this hard on this stuff, I just gotta have, I have to be somewhat, you know, impressed by what I'm seeing here. It's like, okay, these guys are insane. They know they're insane, and they're just going for it. You know, it's like, of course, I'm not going to watch this. And of course, this is going to be another flop, like the Marvels, and not unlike Barbie, it's going to flop. It's going to be a big disaster, and you gotta admire the fact that they're just so stubborn with this messaging, that they're so committed, and yeah. So yeah, she said it's not about good or bad, which I guess one of the comments said it. George Lucas, his quote is, Star Wars is about good versus evil. That's what he said, right? Which is, again, like something I would correct this woman for saying in this trailer. I agree with you. It's not about good or bad. It's about good or evil. Because bad is a bit more of a toned down version of evil, I guess you could say. It doesn't strike as hard. But you know, she obviously does not mean that. She doesn't agree with me. She just thinks it's never been about the good or bad, which is, again, something that's been already being something that was already being being signaled to us when The Last Jedi came out. You know, it's like even that movie outright said it. There are no good guys. There are no bad guys. This is war. It's all gray. That's what he said. I forget the actor's name. I'm not gonna butcher his name. Benicio del Toro. I did watch. But he, the guy who played Collector in Guardians of the Galaxy, and he played in Sicario as well. His character basically pretty much said the same thing, and they're still going with it. And this time it's way more overt, because before it was kind of like said in terms of war, and you could kind of see it, but now it's just about empowerment for empowerment's sake, about recognizing the marginalized groups that you can see in these in this team, or in the Jedi Order now. Such a diverse group of people. It's interesting that later that diversity sort of went away, which maybe they'll try to acknowledge and work into their messaging. And it also goes to tell you about what their, I guess, morality is, or what their moral compass is. It's very much not about the good or bad. It's about power versus, it's about who has the power to them, which I think is I think that's a good angle to have. It's like, it's important who has the power, who wields the power, who's allowed to be empowered. But a lot of that should also depend on who is the good guy and who is the bad guy, the evil guy. And if you don't have that conversation first, then you should never be talking about who has the power. He-Man has the power, of course, but that's something that they don't want to acknowledge, because to them it's almost automatically, it's also like, it's kind of like playing good versus bad. To them, that's kind of too traditional, and they don't want to acknowledge the fact that what they do sometimes as people, and I'm talking about the writers in Hollywood in general, since this is a message that's been being dumped at us from multiple sides, not just Star Wars, but all these other medias, all these other TV shows and movies and video games. They definitely dodge the discussion of good versus evil. Why? Because they don't want to be faced with the fact that perhaps what they do every day is sometimes evil, you know, and everybody's a sinner, right? But that sort of realization is they're allergic to that. It's the whole accountability thing that they do not want to partake in, because it's going to make them realize that they are they have to change their lives, and that what they've believed thus far has not been working, and they don't want to take that step because it's they've been too invested, and I guess you could even say been mind wiped and mind controlled to believe something like the marginalized groups, which again, it's I think there's a conversation to be had there, but it cannot be the fundamental of what it is that you're fighting for. You know, it cannot define you. That cannot be your most fundamental aspect of who you are as a human being, but it can be something that, you know, adds to that experience that you have as a human, right? And so it's not a useless stance, or, you know, it's an important part of your identity, but it is not the foundation, which the devil is in the details. It's a huge change. If you change the priority of what comes first, it's going to really change the way you kind of look at the world, and not just look at the world, but who you are as a person. And you know, it's obvious. You know, it's like that's why there are so many different belief systems in the world. It's because people prioritize different things, and you know, that's why people generally agree on certain stuff. Like, oh, killing people generally is bad. It's like, okay, but isn't that interesting how we all have different like foundations, you know, and yet we can still agree on this stuff? That's because we all agree on this stuff. It's just we all have different priorities, and those priorities, like the different list of you know, like what's number one, and then that number one is really going to define which way you end up going. Who's your god? What's your god? Is it same thing with it's like in the Bible, it's like money, right? Or it's like fortune, and it's like, I think it's good to have money. It's important to have, to be able to provide for your family, right? So again, that's an important fact. In fact, it is said that if you're a man and you cannot provide for your family, uh, you are as good as a, no, you're worse than a non-believer, right? So if you cannot provide for your family, then you are not fulfilling your number one duty, responsibility as a man if you have a family. And so that's important. So again, money is like material things. We are people of this world. We are in the fallen world, which means we got to interact with with the things that are imperfect, and those things will have an influence on us. But we can also take those things that are of this world, and we can do something with them. We can use them for some good, and that's partly, you know, like supporting a family, for example. So like money is, in that case, in that instance, it's very important. But again, you can only serve one master, and if your master is, it's like, again, people who are atheists will say that they don't believe in God, but by the end of the day, they've made themselves the God. So again, people who say there is no God, they have their own set of values, and they will prioritize something. They will try to fill that void with something. And this is a perfect example. Who is their God here? It is very much the diversity quota, and anything that's not Christ is, of course, going to lead you down a path of self-destruction. So again, it's very important to have that foundation, to have it, you know, as, you know, like to have it well defined, but also to know that it should be this truth that is Christ, that is Jesus. Or yeah, and with that comes a well-defined morality of good versus evil. And with that, then you're allowed to build on top of that, you know. But these people have it, you know, anything that's not that is going to just flip the script, and it's going to make you self-implode mentally, of course, because in the sense of the world, you might become rich and you might do all these incredible things, but then it will also come at a cost of your soul.
What is that?
No, no, I'm sorry. These colorful lightsabers are not cutting it. Pun not intended, I guess. But no, just keep it simple. Keep it blue and keep it red and maybe green since that's been added. I don't even know the reason why there was a green added. That's always been. I think there was a reason, but I keep forgetting what the reason is. And then they added purple because Samuel Jackson wanted it. And again, that was a bit too far. He's like, hey, what do you want? Do you want blue or do you want red? George Lucas asked Samuel L. Jackson, and I think he was supposed to have blue, of course. And he's like, I want purple. Give me purple. I want purple. George Lucas said, but there is no purple. And Samuel L. Jackson basically said, yeah, there is now. And he got purple. And now that just, opened a Pandora's box of these different colored lightsabers that don't even mean anything. It's kind of like the Green Lantern Corps. You have all these different colors, which are cool, right? In that case, it makes sense. And then, you have like your green, blue, sapphire, indigo, red, yellow, orange, white, and black. And then for whatever reason, they started adding additional ones, which was a mistake, like ultraviolet, brown, I think. And then the Phantom Lantern is like, come on, guys. What are you doing? So again, I think it's that people think that adding like a different color or like a different coat of paint to it is going to improve it. It's not. What are you saying? Let's see. Far Cry Lego, just scared. OG, you getting? Okay. I read that. Flip it sideways. Thank you. I only know 1 to 6, and then you say, and then the true canon, which ended with 2014. Yeah. I mean, I can't blame you. And people who say, oh, the fans never get to decide what's canon and what's not. You don't get to say. You don't get to dictate. You don't own this brand. But then how many brands are there like the Halloweens of the world, like Alien movies, like Terminator movies, which basically went on to retcon out certain films from the franchises because the fans hated them so much. It's like people will say, oh, the fans' opinions doesn't matter, but they do, and this also happens plenty of times in the comic books. There's a fan backlash, and then the studios or the publishers will basically, years later, they will kind of admit that they made a mistake, and they will kind of write it out of the canon of the story. So again, people who tell you that you should get over something because you have no say over something because you don't own the rights to it, don't listen to them, because you have an impact as a fan. You can start making waves. You can if you're loud enough, and if you are effective enough, and if you make a good argument, then I think there's a chance that something might change. And if enough people agree with you as well, I think that's another part of it. Oh gosh, what even happened? I don't even know. I don't want to even go back to find out. June 4th, Disaster 2-episode premiere. So that was that. And I want to read the comments that people left. So as we mentioned earlier, there's like over 450k dislikes versus 175,000 likes. So it's pretty bad. Let's see. Where are we now? Right, I'm here. Acolyte. Okay, so the comments. Somebody says, "What do you see?" The comment section getting turned off. Then another commenter says, "Close your eyes. What do you see?" Quoting the trailer. And then they finish this by saying, "I'm shaking hands with Dumbledore. I've won the House Cup." Okay. Close your eyes. What do you see? Chrome extension. I see 500,000 dislikes. Somebody else. What do you see? As of March 22nd, 435,000 downvotes. I'm absolutely shocked that Disney didn't turn off the comments yet. Close your eyes. What do you see? The Yurks turn northeast. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Gentle reminder that YouTube turned off dislikes visibility to protect these companies. So true. It's not about the good or evil. It's about power. The power not to watch the power not to watch this Disney Plus. Close your eyes. What do you see? I see that somehow Palpatine returned. So a lot of people are just riffing on this. Close your eyes. What do you see? Here's another one. Close your eyes. What do you see? Cartman as Kathleen Kennedy. Jedi Master. Close your eyes. What do you see? Student A. A franchise going down in flames. Somebody else says, this is about power and who's allowed to use it. Also, Leslie, the showrunner. I use my power to find girls for Harvey. Right. Leslie Headland was her name. Close your eyes. What do you see? I see the dislikes disabled. Which again, YouTube disabled them a long time ago. But again, you can use the Chrome extension. And then here's a repeat. What do you see? Palpatine getting busy making Rey. Okay, never mind. It was not a return. A repeat. I thought it was going to be another one of Palpatine has returned somehow. But it was something else. If you think Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant had no idea what was going on, this show is about your intelligence level. Somehow someone is killing Jedi. It's Disney. So yeah, as you can see, people are upset. And then let's read this final comment. Close your eyes. What do you see? I see today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. I gotta get more water. So yeah, that was Star Wars. Next, let's talk about X-Men 97. I'll close the poll, I guess. I don't know if anyone else has voted, but oh well. And on Twitch, I don't... Oh, Hoske. Sorry, G, I was with the fam, kicking booty and Nintendo Sports. That's great. What's up, though? What's up? We basically finished... we finished the first episode of Doom. And we finished it off with fighting an army of several monsters, but also a boss fight, which was kind of easy because we were sitting on some powerful weapons. Oh no, are we talking about Star Wars? Yes, we are. Two things in mediums I have a burnout in: MCU and Star Wars. Yeah, that's pretty much where pretty much most people are. So it's good to have you here. If you want, you can as always kind of go back and get a good read of what was happening in the stream with the different levels we played. But yeah, we just started talking about Star Wars. We also talked a bit about Sweet Baby Ink, but that was very brief. And now I wanted to talk about this thing. Okay, so that's not the episode I want to show you, but X-Men 97, since that came out, I think there's a lot to cover here. With the 2 episodes that came out, and I think it's important that we talk about what we were basically kind of already talking about before the show came out. So here's the thing that wait, what were the results for the poll? Because I closed it, and now it's gone. What the heck? The poll disappeared. Where are the results? What? I don't see the results. What if I... Well, it was 50-50 something, right? It was 50-50 it's trash, and then 50-50 something else. But, I mean 50% for something else, I think. What? What? Oh, it appeared. Hey, Killer1234. Oh, it's good to have you back. Oh, actually was okay. Hold on. Very good. Somebody said it was very good. She told you somebody liked it, and then somebody else said it was trash. Okay. So yeah, people liked it, but I think there's a lot to talk about here because let's just look at it. Okay. Uh, so first things first. I think obviously, what do you think? Obviously, I'm not going to like the show. Like, let's just make that very clear. Uh, not just because of this guy, although he's a big player and a big factor into why I don't like the show. Not just him personally, but the way he chose to present these characters, more of the way Gambit has been changed. Like, have you guys seen? You guys have seen this for sure. Let's see. Let's bring this up. Where is this? Okay, found it. This is what Gambit looks like in the new show. Uh-oh. Is my computer going insane? I think it is. Okay, so, like, I understand that this was a fashion choice in the 90s, but not Gambit's fashion choice. That's not what he wore, okay? So let's make that clear for starters. So this is like the sort of stuff we're dealing with, and we went extensively over the fact that a lot of this stuff just didn't make any sense. And we did watch this one clip from a previous episode. Gambit, just go away for a sec. So we did go over this thing, right? And hold on. Here we go. So we did go over the scene how everybody is invincible. Everyone is OP. Everyone is doing all these incredible tricks for no reason other than the plot decided that they wanted to make them badass. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're making everybody this overpowered, where they're destroying the sentinels with just one attack and being able to mind control them, you know how much power that, you know how much of an advantage that gives you. And look at this. He throws Wolverine into Beast, and they're both able to recover effortlessly with this awful animation of them panting. So we did look at this clip before, and we're not going to break it down again, but you know, there's more to this scene, like the whole thing is Storm. So it continues, right? And then what happens next?
Give him the forecast.
Omega level threat detected. And in the previous live stream, which you can watch, we broke down this scene extensively. I did say that I forgot what I was going to say. Hold on, let me remind myself. Dang. Oh yeah, I was going to say how you know, if this were how X-Men basically fought against the Sentinels, then the idea of the Days of Future Past would never happen, because if this is just the X-Men, which of course they're like the top dogs, but again, if they're able to take down all these Sentinels, then how is it that they were even struggling with them to begin with? It's like, it's hard for me to picture a reality where this would happen. You would have to get rid of them one by one. And so here is Storm. And so I can see why certain people like this show, and we'll see why. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Storm basically struck lightning. And, you know, lightning struck the desert. And the sand turned into glass. That's pretty cool, right?
Heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred.
And then her entire monologue is about how these relics of hatred, it's very much about kind of holding in the message that, oh, the enemy of this show, the main enemy is not just evil, but just bigotry. That's like the big thing with this show. It's specifically bigotry, right? Which is evil, and you must take it down or else. But you know, she does something cool, which is she creates a tornado of glass, a powerful tornado of glass, which is kind of cool. And then she strikes lightning as well, and it looks cool visually, right? But then again, it's like these Sentinels, they're pathetic, and everyone on this team is able to take down these hunks of metal easily, like they're not even a factor. And then let me ask you guys, like, how did they not get caught up in that? They were surrounded by them. I don't know. Apparently they kind of cut away from that as well. Again, it's like they never take into account all this other stuff, all these other logic holes that are going to reappear. Plot armor, exactly. That's a great way of putting it. It's how they survived. It's like they purposefully, and then okay, then there's this guy, and you're like, oh, finally a big boss fight, and he's now played up to be this this major character. You underestimate us, mutants. And then look at this. Where did he come from? Like, that jump looked so jarring. They're going for these shots, which sometimes are cool, sometimes they're not. This one is definitely not. I think the tornado spin with the glass and the bright lights in how it was reflecting the light within the tornado, that's a great idea. But then this, it's like, this show is very hit or miss. And then even when it's like, it has visuals that are cool, or like the idea of the visual is cool, the logic, like, you're missing some components there that are not taking something else into account, and it's totally undermining your entire scene. Like, look at this, it looks ridiculous. He's just kind of comes from nowhere. He flies onto him, and then what does he do? He just lights up his claws, because apparently this was supposed to look cool, which, you know, him riding Wolverine, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with that. And then him lighting up his claws, what is that going to do? Make his claws sharper? Or it's going to make him explode? That's stupid. But it gets worse, I would say, with this maneuver. So they thought that this was going to be a trailer shot. It's not. They thought they ate with that. They didn't. And he just jumps off again. It's like, okay. And then he blows him up. It's like so stupid. Because an explosion can go, you don't even know where it's going to go. Okay. You know, it can send him forward, backward. I guess if they have this calculated and they practice this, but again, you're hurting him in the process. Of course, he has a healing factor, but it's like so many things here that are such a reach. This entire action sequence is a reach. And then out of nowhere, Morph just appears, because this is Morph. It's not Blob. Morph transforms into Blob, and how does he appear right in front of the Sentinel? How is he not getting crushed? How long does he have to wait for? Like, this is so stupid. And it's like they totally disregard all this stuff. It's like, what? How did he even get there? How did he teleport from one area to angle? Did he, I guess, turn into Nightcrawler? Is that it? And then what happens? Okay. And then Wolverine gets blasted with that, which wouldn't be crazy, but they're doing their own spin on the fastball special. And again, this was supposed to be the final boss, and they're like, oh, this is it, guys, this is the cool moment. And then no, they take him down easily too. And I guess he wasn't so far away, so all that running that they were doing, again, where did Gambit come from? They were all next to each other. Like, this is what I'm talking about. None of this is consistent. This run is way too long compared to what we saw. Everything does not make any sense. It's all every single action scene is riddled with these mistakes. It's so aggravating, and people just kind of toss it to the side, and they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, it looks cool. You're brain dead. That's what you are, okay? I understand if somebody made a mistake, and you can't always be perfect sometimes, and even then I think that we're being too lenient with this stuff. But even if you make like one mistake, I would be somewhat like, or maybe not one, like from time to time you would kind of be inconsistent. But this is like not every single action scene, but so much of this show is pretty much this brain dead logic, this brain dead setup for everything, characters moving from one place to the other, because none of this is coherent at all. And what, they were just waiting on the sidelines, I guess. Okay, whatever. I guess they knew what he was doing. So that was the first clip. Then there's Cyclops. Actually, let's not do this one first. Let's do this one.
Hang on, people!
Yeah. So this is the scene where they're getting attacked. It's like the animation looks kind of questionable in this part, for example, when he takes him in and they just kind of float away. Okay, whatever. Permissible, but it's not great. It looks odd, especially with the combination of 3D animation. Not a fan of that as well.
Solid work, team. See you on the ground.
And now this is going to get really stupid. Oh, I forgot to flip this. My bad. So he doesn't need a parachute. He can just dampen his own landing. And it's like, seriously? It's like, oh, that looks cool. Let's finish this clip.
To me, my X-Men.
Again, so cringy coming from Cyclops. The movement of the characters in the background. You could go one by one. We could do that, but what I wanted to show you with this clip is how ridiculous this maneuver was, because how strong does his neck need to be? That's what I said in the previous action scene as well, when they threw Beast through the Sentinel and all these other characters. They all have skulls that are basically in skeletons that are made of adamantium. That's the only way I could be able to explain the things that they're able to survive. And same thing with Scott. That's not how his powers work. People commenting, oh, finally, Cyclops is getting respect. People who are saying that just watch the movies. That's all they did. They only watched the movies. They have no opinion of their own. They didn't necessarily read the comic books. That's not how his powers work. He is not able to do something like this, because if he did, then his spine would break. Right? And it's not even like maybe if his beam came from his like torso or from his chest, maybe that would somewhat make more sense, because at least you have but even then that would be stupid, because you would crush your own like chest. So none of this makes any sense. If they wanted to give him more durability or something along those lines, that would be fine. But this goes to every character. They're all surviving all these stupid, overdone, overdrawn action sequences, and it makes no sense at all whatsoever. I understand that, you know, suspension of disbelief exists with these properties because it's sci-fi, because it's fiction, but at the same time, it cannot be just anything. You cannot throw anything on the screen because there is a limit. If you want to make this into like a Deadpool scenario where anything could go because you've already created a tone that allows for that, then that's fine. But if you are going out of your own way to, if you introduce certain rules within the universe and then you're never consistent about them or you're very vague about them, then you're not doing your job as a writer here. And again, another case of Cyclops. He should break his own spine right now. And this is again, people saying, finally Cyclops got his due. None of this makes any sense. This is an overcorrection of anything, because this is not, if anyone who is a fan of Cyclops knows that this is not how this character operates, this is not how his power set works, and yet this is what they do.
To me, my X-Men.
I mean, I guess we could go one by one, but honestly, I think the whole criticism can be boiled down to they just look floaty when they land. Every single character. If you look at them, it's like they bend like sausages. And the way their limbs move isn't very smooth, so I guess there's no point of doing this. And look at this line. Look at her elbows, and then compared to her jacket, and then compared to her hair. Her elbows are very much sticking out. It's a very curious instance of, I guess, choice of the art style and of how thick your lines are. Usually there's more consistency, but it's just her elbows, just her forearm. So that was another one. What was the poll, asks Hoske. It was, are you enjoying the new X-Men 97? And the options were very good, trash, or don't care. So it was positive, negative, or just totally out of the loop. And then there's these others too with Cyclops, which is similar to that one I just mentioned.
Good guy or bad guy?
Name's Cyclops. Definitely the good guy.
And you know, again, visually this stuff, okay, this is not making any sense. Visually this looks cool, but if he doesn't have the durability, or if he doesn't have that sort of skeleton to support him, it's stupid. I think they're trying to do like an Iron Man thing, but Iron Man is wearing an armor, an exoskeleton too. Ridiculous. Again, what is he doing with those wires? Do these people understand that that is not how, you know, like Beast did this in like the previous episode, or like this is the previous episode, I guess. That's not how robots work. You just pull a bunch of cables and then you can control anything. That's stupid. Again, the internal logic of this stuff doesn't make much sense. Okay, so Sunspot got knocked out because they fell. I guess he took the brunt of that impact.
Scum like you get your hands on Sentinel technology.
What, you freaks?
So, okay, so he shot him, okay. And then he's able to pull the same cables and then something else pops out. Like, ridiculous. And then as Cyclops, you have to think it's like, okay, what's going to come out next? Is he going to shoot the laser once again? And he just kind of assumed that the laser would not go. Like, what if he had fired that laser once again? Hey, SCP, Containment Foundation, it's good to hear from you again. It's like, if you run into that again, you're so lucky that he didn't pull the repulsor ray or the laser beam. Otherwise, you would have been screwed. It would have been over for you. You would have been cooked. Again, more of this. Please say hi, Gregory. I said hi. Hi, hello.
How scum like you get your hands on Sentinel technology?
What, you freak shows think we wouldn't find a way to evolve too? Take his visor before he starts up again.
No, don't! I surrender! Not.
And then that was like the tease of the Hellfire Gala, as you can see. And he, I don't know, he killed them, I guess. And yeah, so the show is like this in general. I have so many problems with the way they handle these scenes. And here is like the final clip. It's the longest one because it's supposed to be, that was like from episode 1, I think. This is episode 2. Wait, this isn't the clip I wanted to show you guys. What? Uh-oh. I think I got the wrong clip. Is that possible? I guess so. Let me see if I can find the right one. Today is just a stream, but for those who are joining us just now, we played a bunch of Doom. It was a good time. We finished the first episode, and it ended on us fighting these crazy people, these crazy devils. We defeated them, of course. And yeah, so we finished the first episode. There are 3 more to go, although in the original game when it came out it was just 2 more, right? Let's see. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong place. Okay. Come on. Okay, I found it. Good. Wait, no, I have this somewhere here. Hold on. There we go. We have it. Okay. Not sure what the problem was.
Never again.
Do you like Harry Potter? You know what? I do like Harry Potter. Is this the right clip? I do like Harry Potter because I do like Harry Potter. I do like Harry Potter. You know, but it's not something I never read the books. But I watched the movies, which I enjoyed, but I know that there are so many differences in the books and in the movies, just like the way the characters are written. When it comes to my favorite characters from Harry Potter, it's I guess Ron. I don't know, there's something about him that I like. He's obviously the most flawed out of those 3 in the movies, out of the main cast. And I like that about him, how he's not perfect and how he lets his dark side take over him sometimes. And I like how he gets the girl at the end, you know, the one he wanted to have. And yeah, that's pretty much I probably couldn't be able to go much more in depth with that, but nice choice. Thanks. But this is not the clip I wanted to show you guys. Let's see if I can quickly pull up the one that I wanted. I'm pretty sure Hosky has a lot to say. Hosky on Twitch, of course. I'm pretty sure he has some stuff to say about Harry Potter, because he's read the books. He's read the books and he knows what he's talking about. Okay. I'll quickly get this clip for you guys. Hopefully it downloads this time, because there were some clips that just didn't go for us, even though I wanted to show you guys. Okay. And I think I have it. Okay, here's the final clip from episode 2. Brace for your ears, because they might explode. So turn down the volume for a second.
Ready yourself.
Okay. I paused it so you can now turn it back up. Good, good, good. Awesome. Yeah, but Ron Weasley, I also like his family. The whole thing with his family. I just like him so much. Like the entire family. And I think that plays into his character. Creates some fun dynamics within the family.
Elves, my X-Men.
We don't lose our cool when the good guys show up.
We're here for Magneto. Think twice. Our
Do you have Roblox? Guess what? I do not. Or do I? I don't play Roblox. Want to collab Roblox? If I had Roblox, maybe. But I don't have it. Mine is Luna Lovegood. Good. And yeah. Hosky says on Twitch that no. Luna is I don't know, she's just kind of like a in at least in the movie she's very kind of shy, and I like her. She's very kind to the people around her, but I don't know if I can say much about her. Miss Lovegood. Do you have Roblox? Oh yeah, I already answered that. Okay, let's watch the rest of this clip. You can tell me why you like her so much, because I'm trying to remember what she did. I think she did something in particular. She gave Harry like a pep talk once, but that's pretty much all I can remember for her. And I know that she was like a very likable character as well. That's all I can tell you. But do you have like a specific reason as to what she did? Like, did she do anything that you thought, oh, that was so cool? Wait, my Doom guy disappeared. What happened to him?
rifles are resistant to your electromagnetic powers.
What happened to my Doom
I should
guy?
have thought twice.
I hereby place you under arrest for crimes against humanity. You will stand trial
Wait,
at the
what?
UN headquarters.
Okay.
Assume is a fair trial. Will I earn your trust?
So Magneto gets taken in by the UN.
That is how due process works.
Then I yield.
Zeal with which he would resume his quest to dominate this planet, should he be exonerated today.
The defendant may now speak.
And spoiler alert, Magneto gets exonerated. He gets the pass. He gets the pass because he delivers a speech, and after that they're like, yeah, we'll forgive this terrorist for basically terrorizing the entire world, and we're going to absolve him of his crimes. And that's what they do. Again, what is this writing?
As a boy, my people's homes were burned to ash.
This is the
God
speech.
by another name. I was a freak, born a mutant.
an abomination to their
And yeah, Jean
misnamed
Grey is
gods.
pregnant,
Love different.
which we thought she was going to be Madeline Pryor, but apparently not. Personally, I prefer her because she's different, not shy.
Be
Okay.
of different sex or skin and be punished.
Xavier knew this and dreamed we could change.
And by the way, that's SCP Containment Foundation saying this.
Find harmony. You claim justice is overdue. Indeed. But so is healing. You build robots.
She's just quiet and different. Okay, that makes sense. You know, she's an introvert. Okay.
To hunt us. Callers to chain our power.
Humanity must protect itself.
We can't hold him back. Deploying smoke! Deploying smoke!
Protesters are breaching the perimeter.
They must want Magneto.
Oh, to play by the rules, and still they come for you.
Storm, watch Magneto and the judges.
Protesters are
Jane.
demanding. He's here!
Apocalypse?
Baby!
Okay, and I like that one a bit. I like that joke here that they made. It's like, who? Apocalypse, and it was the baby. It's like, I like that. That was something that I did appreciate here. And so yeah, they get attacked by this terrorist group. And I think this is like I don't know, probably some kind of political parallel that you could draw here.
Mutants! Round two!
And I would say that this is more contained fight, which is against these humans. It's more believable because it's characters that they can see
Normal people have it hard too. I hate
get
your
defeated
whine
by the
just
X-Men
as much
easily,
as I hate
as
you.
opposed to the Sentinels. And this, okay, so again, this is Morph, who is pretty much just a fan service character, and he is non-binary in this as well. So he is here to just be a fan service person, which is kind of like ridiculous. Moodcap just came in late, and the cheap Flash animation is already hurting my eyes. Fair. The combination of 3D with 2D is jarring. I gotta admit that I agree. And again, this is not Psylocke, it's Morph, who is... Just give us Psylocke and don't bother us with Morph, who is able to have the same skills as her. It's like, come on.
You uncollar Magneto, you!
Well, now who does she think she...
Do not think. Be silent, heed my commands, and you shall survive.
You people can lose control of your powers, and if she needs a C-section...
So yeah, this is like a shortened version of basically of the second episode, but Jean Grey gets rejected at the hospital, and at that point you're like, okay, how is it that she was 9 months pregnant, and none of them decided to think of a contingency plan in case a human would reject her at the hospital? Are you guys the X-Men? It's like, again, this writing, what's up with it? And the Flash animation, that's a good description.
Can you use your powers to siphon his medical expertise?
Excuse me? Do what?
Sorry, sugar.
That's so stupid.
Prep an IV and get this lady to a room.
Magneto!
So isn't it... She took on his personality as well, right? And she's kind of like forcing them to do what they want them to do. And at that point, it's like, I don't know. I can see obviously why that would be wrong for them to ignore Jean, right? But is this going to get acknowledged that she is kind of overstepping her boundaries here? Not really.
Be animals. And be caged.
Let us see how their mob manners
So
fare
what
against
happens
us.
here is another cool idea. So Magneto creates these swords. He dumps them on the ground, and then Storm is able to use them as a conductor
Shock of good conduct!
and use them as these lightning rods, which is a cool idea again. But then again, it's like Magneto is just not paying attention for whatever reason, and now Storm is... Okay, so again, let's Let's listen to this. She knows that he is in trouble, right?
Let us see how their mob manners
She's able
fare
to scream Magneto's name before the villain is about to hurt him.
against the shock of good conduct. Magneto!
See, she screams Magneto, and instead of just attacking the guy, what does she do? So overly dramatic. She sacrifices herself, she loses her powers, and again, she sacrifices herself for a villain that she... Like, again, you could try to stop him, but sacrifice your own powers for a villain that you detested up to this point? And again, the way this plays out, the internal logic of this scene is ridiculous.
The breeze is gone. I cannot feel it, nor the moisture.
This was not what we wanted.
Lies. This is your dream. My kind splayed before you. What must we do to be good enough? Is this the high road's destiny?
If those who are late, leave a like on YouTube to make up for being late. Just kidding. But yeah, leave a like.
Destination? Never again.
So again, just like, they're just kind of making up stuff as they go along. And so they absolve Magneto of his crimes, which is ridiculous on its own for being a terrorist. But then this happens, so it kind of undermines that anyway. But then he kind of takes him up in the air. And he kind of backs down.
So small,
so it's like, why did you even do this if you were not going to kill them? Because doing this, by the way, should also carry consequences on its own.
And it does not ask you to love or embrace my kind.
Milk. Milk.
To be better.
He needs some milk. Agreed.
Let you down.
The United Nations stunned the world this week when it issued a pardon for Magneto.
We will begin talks to
That's
admit
ridiculous.
the nation of Genosha into the
Again, the consequences. He still took them up in the air. He still ripped the UN with him. And there are no consequences to this.
United Nations.
Genosha, a UN nation. Never thought I'd
But
see
this
the
is what
day.
happens if you're just honing in on the fact that this is a visual feast. That's all that it really is. And if you're brain dead enough to kind of like ignore the fact that there's a story here and that certain things should make sense from a writing perspective, they don't care about that. They just expect you to be brain dead about this and just consume, which is why I do like what's happening with the Sweet Baby Inc. situation and how people are starting to take notice, and they're trying to put the companies that are trying to insert this ideological virus into our entertainment, that we are blacklisting them and creating these blacklists where we identify the video games that are being worked on by Sweet Baby Inc. So that's all good, right?
Jean have begun to make arrangements to leave.
But people still have this mindset where they just want to enjoy things without realizing that they could enjoy something more if they just kind of if they ask people like Bo DeMeo, if they asked more from them, if these writers treated you with the same intellect, or if they treated you with respect as an audience member, then you would be getting so much better content, so many better stories you'd be getting. But you're not. You're stuck with this. And that's why you have stories like Spider-Man No Way Home, another nostalgia bait, bait and switch in a lot of ways. Insult to Spider-Man, really, but because there's so much happening, because you're recognizing so many different characters, you're getting lost in the hype of it all.
Yet it was not.
Well, if you are gullible, I would say.
Lost.
The Executioner's laser rifle fired a concentrated dose of that same radiation. It affects genetics on a cellular level.
the effects appear...
So she lost her powers again for a supervillain that she's hated up to this point. Hosuke, if it was manga, then yes, but novels aren't my specialty. Oh, you didn't read it? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I do want to read 100 Years of Solitude. Okay, then I might be confusing you with somebody else, because I think somebody else showed me like the clips comparing Harry Potter books with the movies, and for whatever reason I thought that was you, but it was a long time ago, so maybe that's why I'm getting it confused.
Permanent.
They say it's permanent, but it's not.
Jean?
I mean, the X-Men.
And so that's the fake Gene. And here is some rando trying to review this episode. I got it from him, so I don't know. Let's ignore that. But yeah, that was the YouTube clip. I got it from YouTube. And that was the X-Men, so it's funny that so many of you joined just now, because we did have a poll asking people if they enjoyed the show, or if they did not enjoy it, or if they just simply did not care enough to pay attention to it. But yeah, it happened. And I think this show is going to get worse in the episodes to come. I think it's already bad enough. But yeah, I think the last thing we can do is watch the Penguin show. Sorry, not the show. The teaser trailer that came out. Let's see. And also, let's flip it, because... Oh, you sent me a DM? What is in that DM now? A link to Doom's Nightmare difficulty, everything you need to know. Thanks. Because earlier in the stream, I was curious to know what the difficulty changed with Doom. About the Nightmare mode differences. Yeah, I was curious to know if like what the Nightmare difficulty changed. Was it the enemies? Was it the med kids? And Far Cry Lego sent me a link to a video that explains it well. I'm trying to move this. There we go. Let's flip it. And this was the Penguin show trailer, so let's see what it's about. I cannot read what it says there, but okay.
When I was a kid, there was a gangster.
By the way, how do you guys feel about the spin-offs? As you guys know, some of you may know, I'm not a fan of the Batman, the movie. So, but I did like the Penguin depiction there. I think it was a solid iteration of the character, and I think Colin, I forget his last name, but he did a great job as the character. It doesn't look bad, says Far Cry Lego. Okay, so you're giving it a chance.
Real old school type. Rex Calabrese. He was a big deal.
The next character in the Batman saga. I mean, we already saw him.
He helped people. You saw you on the street, he call out to you. When I'm 14 or something, he has a heart attack and dies. Still holding a cigar.
Penguin is the type of character who is pretty easy to get right. I guess so. He was always kind of simple in the comic books. And he's your typical mobster kind of boss, you know, so it's usually kind of easy to write those characters. I would agree. But it's also easy to screw them up. I think Gotham had like the TV show for Gotham was like, I think it started off on a right note with Penguin, but then it sort of dropped the ball with a lot of its stuff. And then I just dropped Gotham in general because I thought the entire premise of the show was stupid. Without having Batman in it would be a huge mistake, and that ended up being true. The Batman's version of Riddler on the other hand, oh yeah, oof, oh, ooh, you just unlocked so many cringe memories of me reacting to the Batman's Riddler while I was in the movie theater. When he was screaming during the interrogation scene, I was just so done. Autistic Riddler, I think, is what they should have called him. And that entire costume, yeah, don't you mean BDSM gimp suit Riddler? Yep. That costume is ridiculous.
In my neighborhood.
And I know it's not that, but it looks like it. And it's supposed to be closer to like an Antarctic outfit that's supposed to be cool resistant and freeze resistant or something like that. But again, why that? I still didn't get that from the movie. Number two, why did you change it so much from the original costume or the second costume from the comic books that is also easy to translate? And so they changed his character to be an incel, and in commentary on that sort of side of the internet. And his riddles were stupid. And his character and the whole mechanism of like him thinking Batman was on his side, and now that never got explained, or how Bruce never realized that, and then he never actually did anything to find out the truth about how Batman would feel about him until the interrogation, until it was all over. It was ridiculous. Don't you mean, hold on. Far Cry Lego says, who does saw type traps? I don't know who does those traps. Oh, you mean Riddler? Okay, yeah, he did those traps, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Did he? I don't even remember. Okay.
Parade in his honor. A freaking parade. It wasn't
Wait. This background. I think we saw it in the trailers for, well, in the movie for the Batman. So I guess he's back in this location.
fancy, but it was a gesture. Show love. What he meant. Can you imagine to be remembered like that?
Penguin. He doesn't even get his own font. Sadness. This fall. Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention to what he was saying. Because I was just very much focused on the visuals.
There's a gangster. Real old school type. Rex Calabrese.
I'll have to take another good look at this later, but I mean, from what it looks like a TV show for sure, which means it's going to be very low on action. It's going to be more dialogue based, more sitting around in rooms, which, I don't like very much. At the same time, it might fit for the character of the Penguin, and you might get something out of this that's somewhat enjoyable. Like, again, I think his character was the strongest one out of the movies. The only one that I would say resembled the original character, and the Batman did resemble Bruce Batman in the comic books, but I think there was a lot more to that story in his characterization that sort of flipped certain stuff on its head that I did find issues with it. Whereas with the Penguin, I think it worked for the most part. Plus, this makeup is insane.
They throw a parade in his honor. A freaking parade.
So yeah, some of you guys just missed us talking about Star Wars at the very beginning and us playing Doom, but that's fine. You can always go back and watch what we were talking about. And then Hosky says it's just unnecessary. Talking about the Penguin show. That's also valid. The show is unnecessary, totally. Agreed. And do we need it? No. Hopefully we don't have to see Pattinson here. Although some people would love to see that. But I agree, it's kind of unnecessary. And just looking at this trailer, it doesn't seem like anything interesting is happening. So again, I'll have to listen to the dialogue more in depth because it is a teaser. So maybe that's what. The Star Wars show that contradicts more lore by having the Sith reveal themselves before Episode 1. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say that the dark side has always existed. Right? Which makes sense. But what are you then omitting from like the lore perspective? Why are you making so many changes? And then if it's going to be, if you're trying to go for like a more of a classic Star Wars confrontation of Siths versus Jedi, then that's not going to fly because it's going to go against the lore itself, like Woodcap says in the YouTube live chat. So yeah, so that's basically what we kind of covered in this stream so far, and I think it's sad that maybe it's not sad. It's never sad around these parts, but you know, some of you missed like some of the stuff we talked about with the Acolyte show and the X-Men stuff with Cyclops and being like the way the entire show is written is so problematic to me. But yeah, I would like to kind of end it on a positive note as always. You know how last week we looked at the anime versions of what's his name of DC heroes and villains, and then the week before that we looked at anime versions of 90s anime versions of Marvel heroes. Then this week we can do anime versions of Star Wars characters. Hold on. Let's see what you guys are going to say about this. Oh yeah, and by the way, remember that we are taking a break. This is going to be the last stream for March. So we're going to come back after Easter. So if it's going to be like Easter Monday, for example, then we're not doing a stream on Easter Monday, but we will do a stream on that Saturday, just so you guys know. Let's see. Woodcap, escapism enjoyer. I thought Maul was the first Sith to reveal himself in like 1,000 years. Far Cry Lego says, yep, he is. Vade looks the same. Yeah, he looks. It's a pretty faithful adaptation. What about Luke? I would say he looks faithful as well. Yeah, the thing about Maul is like, so you said 1,000 years. The first Sith to reveal himself 1,000 years later. Or in 1,000 years. And I think, isn't the First Republic taking place 1,000 years before all that? I don't even know. Like the timeline of Star Wars is so needlessly convoluted at this point. Dun, 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 dun. He's supposed to be, since the whole point of the rule of two was for the Sith to wait in the shadows before they became strong enough to defeat the Jedi. Yeah. Again, I'm not sure if like the timelines are somewhat accounted for with the First Republic, which is the era of this show, which is supposed to be like a prequel of all prequels, which is just stupid because it's the whole Jedi Orders now is just a diversity crew. But maybe it makes sense in that sense, but then again, the rest of it doesn't make any sense. I gotta say, these are some of the most convincing and most accurate versions of characters that we've seen so far. Because with DC characters and Marvel, they did their own renditions, and sometimes they very much differed from the characters that we had. And sometimes it was for the better, other times it was for the worse. Yeah, I agree. Okay, Lego. They look the same. Like, there's nothing you can complain about here. Okay, I guess Lando was a little bit different. Kind of. Not really. um, Escapism enjoyer. Those anime pics make me feel so nostalgic despite having never seen them before. Have you guys also seen the anime versions of the Harry Potter characters? Speaking of Harry Potter, they look also incredible, and I had the same feeling. It's like, wow, I feel like nostalgic for a time that I've never like it's like I've watched this show before, like Harry Potter, but with an anime, and it's like, wow, these visuals look amazing, like it's escapism like never before. And it's but you've never actually watched the show because obviously it doesn't exist. WTF was that Lando? Okay, so here we go. We have our first deviation. Where's his blue outfit? Lando looks the same except for the hair. Well, also his outfit is a little bit different. Stormtrooper, obviously, no one is surprised. He looks like a stormtrooper. Oh, I like how they kind of characterize him. Overextended his nose. See, I kind of like these. Palpatine. Okay, his face is a bit long, slender. You know, it's not very wide and chubby like I kind of expect it to be, which I wouldn't say he's chubby per se, although he is kind of, isn't he? He's a little bit out of shape, Emperor Palpatine. I think we can all agree on that. A bit younger, yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's okay, I guess. Anakin. Yeah. All of these look pretty faithful. This one is different. But it's also like a very cool rendition, I would say. Mace Windu, cool. And he's definitely skinnier here with his face. In his face. His beard has these whiskers, these weird lines, if you look closely. Nice. Count Dooku. Like, so far these are pretty good compared to the Marvel and DC ones. He looks a little bit different with those eyes. But again, I would say that's pretty cool, although it could be better. That's like the biggest deviation for so far. I can give Padme a pass considering she changed outfits from scene to scene in the movie, says Mudcap. Exactly. She has a fashion sense. Rey. Ooh, she looks like a girl boss. Like if anime characters ever have this sort of phase, they're either a protagonist that is going to learn a lesson, which Rey never really learns anything, not a true hero's lesson, not a character arc, or it's probably a character that's bad, that you're not supposed to like, because the Japanese culture does not appreciate characters who do not look cute, and that face is not giving any sort of positive it's not giving positive connotations, which is odd because with Rey she never had those faces, even though she was a prime example of a Mary Sue. Interestingly enough, she was never this mad. I feel bad for Daisy Ridley, says escapism enjoyer. I kind of do too, although if I'm being honest, I haven't seen her in anything that has blown me away in any way. I've watched her in the Agatha Christie adaptation, The Orient Express or something. She played in that, and you know, I like seeing her on screen whenever it's not Star Wars, because I also do kind of feel bad for her, but at the same time it's we haven't seen much. Plus her acting in Star Wars, you know, it's limited because the story doesn't tell you much about her, but the fact that she constantly has her mouth gaping wide open, that is kind of annoying. That is a choice of hers that somebody should point out to her and say, stop doing that, because if people notice, it's hard to then forget and not notice then again. After that point, I mean. Okay, Kylo Ren. Whatever. People say he's the best character in the sequel trilogy, or I guess you could say he is the best, but that he's a good character. I think his character, just because he's the least garbage character in this series, then that makes people think he's a good character. He's not. The writers don't know what to do with him as well. He is confused, or I would say the writers don't know what to do with him, because he shifts from one type of character in The Force Awakens to being like this lover boy, and then becoming like this outright villain at the end of The Last Jedi, and then in Rise of Skywalker he is almost like haunted by the death of his father, which he never was. And then he returns to the light side, but then he kisses Rey. It doesn't make any sense, and they don't know what to do with him either. He is all over the place. It's KK's self-insert says Mudcap is of course referring to Rey. And Mudcap says Kylo Ren. Yeah, he constantly screams, moans, cries. We get it, boy. And Far Cry Lego says the only one I did not hate. And he's also like this spaz kid in the first one as well, which sort of makes a return in the second one, but only at the end. No, actually, I would say in bits of like throughout The Last Jedi. But they never commit to the fact that he's supposed to become a villain of the series. He just gave me confusion, says Far Cry Lego. The Inquisitor looks totally different here. Like, not even close to his model here. Okay. Admiral Thrawn. Yeah, I would say I don't take any issue with these designs. So now we're getting to characters from the cartoons, which I have not watched. I'm like, I don't need to. I'm good. And now this is like the biggest departure so far. Okay, we finally reached it. This used to be like the DC and Marvel heroes. The changes would be sometimes on this scale. Pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I'll just let this play because I think Grogu, the marketing scheme that never went out of I guess it did go out of style kind of, but they're still milking that cow, Grogu. So here's an interesting one. Yeah, that's definitely not it. Kind of look like Scarecrow from Batman more than Bane. Bail Organa. That's the father of Leia, right? Yeah. The fake one. What? No, come on. Why did you do him so dirty like that? He looks like I don't even know, like a frog? But like a dinosaur frog? I don't even know. But it's off, and I don't like it. And another one that's somewhat missed the mark. Well, definitely missed the mark. Mm-hmm. That's different for sure. Not as much controversy, although this one's pretty hilarious. Jar Jar Binks. I don't hate him as much as everyone else does. I'm sorry. I never will hate Jar Jar Binks the way most people do, or some people do. I don't even know what the barometer is for the hate that he gets, but I think he has character redeeming qualities. Like, he helps so many people, and even though he's useless, I mean, sometimes he finds a way to try to cheer up people. You know, he tries his best, okay? And even though he overdoes it with the comic relief, I think Ewoks are worse. I think they're worse in terms of totally missing the mark on the tone that you're going for, that you should be going for. Jar Jar at least moves the plot along and is a war hero, unlike Rose. Facts. Notice we haven't seen Rose in this so far. He is the true leader of the Sith. I like that theory. It's a solid theory, but I think he has a good heart deep inside. We never know what happened to him. Interesting, isn't it? We never know what happened to him. Or do we? Did he get killed? I don't know. You guys probably know. There we go, some teddy bear. Okay. He went into hiding. Oh no. Jar Jar. That sounds something like Jar Jar Abrams would do, but not Jar Jar Binks. Come on. As after Return of the Jedi? Or reverse of... Yeah, it's Return of the Jedi. Oh, so after... Wait, he went into hiding after the Return of the Jedi? Or... What happened to him after he... after the events of Revenge of the Sith? Nice. Yeah, again, nothing to complain about. Cool. It's different for sure. I can see... I don't know what this resembles, honestly. Like a turtle, I guess? Yeah, it's a combination of that. I think that's what it was... What the AI was kind of borrowing from. So you can see the clear inspiration from it. A turtle with the sleeve and the stomach. And that was it. Cool. So yeah, I don't have a favorite one, I guess. C-3PO? I don't know. They all look pretty faithful for the most part. Okay. Jar Jar is the true leader. Oh, okay, I already read that one. Cool. Okay, so what do you guys think? I think we've been streaming for how long now? For almost 4 hours. It doesn't even feel like that, but I think that's a good good place to end the stream. So I want to thank you guys for watching it. It was the best one. The best one, what, Far Cry Lego? Are you talking about the stream, or are you talking about the... Oh, you're talking about the video. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, out of the vids, totally agree with you. It's the most accurate one. And it so happens that we managed to get it to sync up with the Acolyte trailer. So that's nice that it sort of worked out that way. And it's going to be a disaster of a show, but oh well. We'll see on June 3rd. Well, we don't have to say anything because we'll know by earlier. We already know it's awful. I don't need to see anything else. It's over. It didn't even start with that show. We knew it was going to be over when we saw Leslie Headland being the showrunner of the show. It was just dead on arrival. So unlike our streams, which I'm going to thank you for attending. And yeah, if you feel like you want to kind of get caught up on the gameplay side of things with Doom, or if you think you want to instead go back and see our reaction to the trailer, or even go over the X-Men 1987 show, because I think we make some good points there in terms of like what makes it, like, why do some people like it? We understand why some people like it, but at the same time, why certain, why it has huge flaws, and it will continue to have huge flaws for that reason. And I think it's going to get worse from now on. Honestly, I do think so. So, yeah. All right. There's no more reason to kind of keep this stream going, because I think we kind of got everything we wanted to talk about out of the way. Yeah, so remember, like, no more streams till April, which, let's see what day it's going to be. April O'Neil. No, that's not it. So April 5th? Wait, what? April 6th. I think it's the 6th. That's the day we're going to come back. It's going to be Saturday. And I guess the question is going to be, are we going to continue playing Doom on Saturday? Or are we going to instead start Red Dead Redemption, which is the other game you guys wanted to play? You guys wanted to see me play, which is going to be a great series, but maybe after a long break, it's good to kind of remind people of Doom. And I think that might be the way to go. But we'll see. We'll see. We have so much time to think about it, so... Far Cry Lego says we do Doom on Saturday. I was thinking Red Dead Redemption should be Saturdays. But if you want to switch it, then that's fine with me as well. Alright, no more holding you guys up. Leave a like if you did not. I'd appreciate it. And once again, thank you for being here. And take care.